whiplash. You've had a busy day.
Down to this is the team so far averaging 71 points a game. Arkansas, Illinois at 81.5. That's first in the Big Ten. And that's good for Brendan Dean, the senior from Monroe, Louisiana. Arkansas with a 10-5 lead. Boy, they've established what they want to do.
Try to wear you out.
Harrington, that was tipped. He tried to get it to Bradford. Got a timeout on the floor. Arkansas off to a good start, leading by 5.
Like every Subaru, the Forester comes with all-wheel drive standard. The Ford Escape doesn't. The Forester comes with ABS standard. The Escape doesn't. And in independent crash tests, the Forester received the highest rating. The Escape was rated simply marginal.
Nice car.
What do I look like? A dummy?
Subaru Forester, a smarter way to build an SUV.
Now you can get an APR as low as 2.9% on all 2002 Forester models.
Chili's Southwestern Egg Rolls, where East meets Southwest.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? For more cargo room, more people room, or more headroom. Enterprise. So easy, it's like having a second car. Or third.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of NCAA basketball is brought to you by Subaru. Visit us at Subaru.com to see our full line of all-wheel drive vehicles.
Back to the United Center, everybody. Dave Sims and Quinn Buckner with you, and it's all about volume if you're Arkansas. Get a high volume of shots. They're already 4 of 7. Illinois is just 2 of 3.
Yeah, well, they've got the kind of tempo as Arkansas that they want. Get a lot of shots taken for themselves, and on the other hand, make sure that Illinois, if they take a shot, it's a quick one so you can run out.
Arkansas averages 62 shots per game to 58 for Illinois. Frank Williams has got it. Corey Bradford
out of that timeout, going to a 2-3 zone. And now you got to worry about if you're Arkansas. Where's the shooter, particularly Corey Bradford?
Frank Williams in trouble. A little up and down. No discontinuing.
That's a jump ball.
Ted Hillary waves it off. Cook with a face-up jumper. Touch. Friendly roll again. Good. He's a big fella. The junior's got a sweet touch. Averaged 11 points last year. He's at 10 points this year, and he's got 4 so far. Pargo in some trouble and gets called for the player control foul.
Went in too deep.
First foul on Pargo.
Talking about the change in Arkansas's defense. The 2 previous games before Southwest Texas State, he traveled. There's another turnover.
Tempo again.
Again, he turned it over. They had 28 total turnovers in the 2 previous games before Southwest Texas State. They got 31 against Southwest Texas State. That's what Nolan Richardson is trying to get his team to do. Turn up the heat.
Got his vanilla suit on today.
Hey, you know what? Some people can't carry those.
He can carry. Pargo. Hey, I told him earlier. Pargo with the 3 and Arkansas with a 13-7 lead. 8 for Pargo.
He traveled again, and the official didn't call it.
Cook inside. Challenge the scores. Count it. He's got a 3-point opportunity. Right now, he's the only light they've got on offense. He's got 6.
They've had a tough time getting it to that end of the court successfully. Now, the thing you have to do against a press is attack it. Frank Williams attacks it, as does Brian Cook attack the rim. Going there, he gets fouled. See if there's an opening. Try to create something. If there's not, get it off the glass. Try to get it down. Cook's trying to energize his team.
Second foul on Larry Satchel. Cook at the line. Co-freshman of the year in the year 2000. 3-point play. 13-10 Arkansas. Back in a hurry, here come the Razorbacks. Sullinger trapped outside. Almost a 5-second count. Now they do turn it over.
Got the pace turned on them. Arkansas had pressure. He turned up. They turn it over. 4th
turnover for the Razorbacks. Look at this pressure. Picking him up. 3/4 court. Harrington. Try to set him into a trap. Throws it away. Nice catch by Nolan Richardson.
Nolan caught that. Hurry up. Got it to the officials. So, all right, let's go back.
Hot potato, right?
Yes. Let's get it going again.
They're going to get some shots up. Pressure's just tremendous. Take a look. Fire. Pargo. No. Rebound. Nicely done by Cook. Ahead of the pack is Archibald. Able to gather his feet. Draws the foul. Nice poise by Archibald. It was back to the basket, sort of stumbling. Quinn did a nice job. First foul on Sullinger. Glad you could be with us today here at the United Center in Chicago. NCAA basketball. It's Arkansas taking on number 6 Illinois here at the United Center. I'm Dave Sims with Quinn Buckner. And one of our stories today, it's all about turnovers, and Illinois is already 7-3 in that category. And halfway to their season average here in this the 9th game of the season.
And unfortunately, not fortunate, Bill Self took a timeout, if you will. There's a break in the action, and he was able to get his guys to really wake up. I mean, this may sound trite to some people, but the game here at Central Time is 11 o'clock.
Amen.
And so you better get yourself in gear because Arkansas is ready to play.
Archibald with his 5th point. 13-12. Gomez tried to feed it inside, but it hit off of him while he was standing out of bounds. It'll be Illinois ball.
He made the right play and going to the basket, had 2 people, and I thought he was going to be able to wrap the pass around the statue. Instead, he was out of bounds, and the ball came off of him.
Bradford gets it to Ferguson, who's back in with Harrington. So 3 guards. Frank Williams getting a blow right now. Cook and Archibald up front. Sullinger knocks it out of bounds.
The other thing we might want to keep an eye on now, it's a little more difficult for us to count, but at home, watch the deflections Arkansas gets. And that discourages a player later in the game, particularly when he's tired, to try to get an angle that he's a little uncomfortable with.
Cook stolen as he turned, put his back to the defense, and here comes Dean the other way in a hurry. Pull up jumper. My goodness,
they're coming at you quick and hard.
Waves. 15-12 Arkansas. He's got 5.
Can they keep it up?
Well, Nolan says got a nice 8-9 man rotation. Thinks he can. Archibald had it stripped. Well, I tell you what, there's another category 2 strips, right? Tonight at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN2, North Carolina State heads to the Carrier Dome to meet up with Preston Shumpert and the Syracuse Orangemen. And at 8 Eastern on ESPN, in-state rivals Villanova and Temple square up. Temple led by the great Lynn Greer. More information, log on to ESPN.com. Lynn got shut down at Duke the other day. Still got, I believe, got 20-plus points before he had to take a lot of shots.
Yeah, but he made up for it the next game.
He's something else. He had the 47 early in the week, yeah. Early in the week, 47. Another turnover for Arkansas.
If you get 47, that's a big number. I don't care who you're playing against.
Thank you. Michael Jones in the game number 1, and he replaces Gomez. And Demir Krapalia's in the game, and he's having all kinds of trouble. Cook gets it down to Ferguson. In trouble. Krapalia, his first tee up for the game, and he knocks it down. 15-14, Krapalia's first bucket. Quick tempo indeed. Good hustle by Cook. Got on the floor, and here comes Illinois.
Well, it's also getting the fans back involved in the game.
Frank Williams behind the back pass. Harrington gets a look. Won't go. Keep it alive. Arkansas, look at this outlet. He's got some help. Take it all the way. Jump step. Gets a layup opportunity, but blows it.
Boy, he crossed over from the right side of the lane to the left side in one very quick move and just missed getting his balance to Dean to get that to go in.
Boy, they just put tremendous pressure on you defensively.
Don't they keep heat on you? You see the jump stop, and he just didn't gather himself at the end, missed the shot, but he gets 2 foul shots instead.
You almost need roller skates on there to be going backwards, right?
No doubt.
These guys are coming at you. You better be able to backpedal and be effective with it. 6 points.
I was a little bit of ice skater. That roller skating thing, I never got to.
Oh, I like that. That's good. You ought to try that.
A little old for that one.
No, you're never too old, big fella. You're never too old. Come on.
Not for the skating, for the falling. I'm sorry.
There is a thing about that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I better wear a helmet.
Yeah, I may not be able to stay up all the time.
Charles Tatum makes his first appearance, junior from Midland, Texas. That's football country down there. Arkansas with a 17-14 lead. Tremendous pressure from minute one, from second one. Frank Williams. Harrington's there. Ferguson back to Frank Williams. Won't go for Frank. Cook.
Don't bring
Take
it down.
away, brought it down. Cardinal mistake, and here comes Arkansas.
The little fellas are down there. Don't take it to him.
TJ Cleveland, number 5. He's got it right here. He's open. He shoots. Can't get it. Cook with the rebound. And see, he made sure he hit that ball covered up.
He's figured it out. Covered up.
Hand check.
Here's another thing that Bill Self has tried to do to stay away from Arkansas's defense in this regard. What he's done is try to get Frank Williams off the ball. Right. And in doing so, you can have Frank as a guy that can finish the play as opposed to a guy who initiates it and then has to fight that defense with some guys that may not be able to complete the action from there.
Gibson's foul, his first team 6 for Arkansas. Look at Tatum. They bring in these fresh bodies, and they just annoy the daylights out of you.
Hands everywhere.
Look at that. Kerpalia, no man's land, triple team. And you know what's good? You know, and they get a traveling violation. You know what's interesting about this? When a team harasses you this feverishly, they can't call everything.
Absolutely. When a team plays like this, and there's so many things going on, and officials can only see and call so much. A lot of hands action going in there. You can call a foul in there. They don't. They call a foul on Kerpalia going down.
They've established the way they want to play.
This is the way we play.
And that's murder playing against. 11th turnover for Illinois, and we're at the 11:56 mark. Gibson in a hurry. A little extra shoulder there. Frank Williams. 7 turnovers now for Arkansas.
I got to imagine it's pretty tough calling, too.
Right. Imagine what their practices must be like. Archibald. Must be like having 10 guys practicing. Bradford looking for room, gets none. Loses it. Ball on the floor, out of bounds. It was safe. Kerpalia's got it. Shot pocket 14 under duress. A shot by Bradford. But I tell you what, he's got guys breathing on him, bumping him, grinding him, and he's wincing big time here as he took a shot along the baseline.
And again, you touched on it. It's hard to replicate what Nolan Richardson is doing in practice. That's the hard part about this. Right. Even though Illinois is an experienced team, Bradford being one of the many experienced guys they have, you just can't get the kind of tempo in practices.
Cleveland's foul, his first point for Corey Bradford.
You'll see right in the back. You could see as he started to shoot the ball, he got the lower part of his body had gone forward. He got tapped a little bit, got a little grimace on his face.
Yep.
But I think considering how he was hampered last year with his knee, I think he's got to feel like he's in pretty good shape.
Well, with all of that, Illinois hanging tough. An emotional game. You got to love it. Early going here at the United Center. Arkansas with a 1-point lead over the 6th-ranked Illini.
Bud Light, please. Can I? Oh, there you are. Oh, hey, wait. Can I have a Bud Light, please? Yeah. Hi.
With a great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
Hey, I'll be right down. Oh, wait.
Make it a Bud Light.
I'm gonna be late for me wedding. No worries. My new Subaru Outback's more stable in a turn than a Lexus RX 300. Gets better gas mileage than a Ford Explorer. And like every Subaru, has the added traction of all-wheel drive.
Subaru Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon.
Ah, the rugged outdoorsy type. Nice choice.
Now you can get an APR as low as 2.9% on all 2002 Outback models.
It was our first house, and shortly before my parents' grand inspection, there was a tiny problem. I told my State Farm agent I had to get it fixed fast.
When you choose State Farm's Premier Service Claims Program, there's no calling around for estimate. You just go straight to a participating contractor, and they'll guarantee their work.
So this is it?
It's just that simple.
Why, they don't build them like this anymore. No, they don't.
Premier Service, just one more way. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Arkansas with a 1-point lead here at the United Center, 11:29 to go. Arkansas's got 17 fouls already. Illinois just 1. Arkansas shooting 6 of 11. Nolan Richardson's club getting more opportunities so far. Illinois 5 out of 8. But the story so far is the Arkansas harassing defense.
It's harassing on the one hand, and you made a great point during the break. You're playing on the street, and the guy is guarding you like this. He said, hey, come on now. You don't have to guard me like that. And there is a mentality that exists amongst, some players that way. So it's kind of interesting to watch how Illinois handles that pressure.
Get it down to Michael Jones. Posting up is Alfonso Lane, his first touch, and he draws a foul. It's one of those things, hey, man, don't make me get mad.
Well, I think Arkansas, that's what they wanted to do. You get mad.
That's right. Archibald picks up the foul, his first.
Tough call, because this is maybe a little chest action. More of a fadeaway, I thought, than anything else. The official thought the chest caused the fadeaway.
Well, with room, fires and hits. Michael Jones, his second 3 of the season. He's a 6'9" freshman.
They really like him. They think he's got a chance to be a really good player, and making shots like that sure says that he probably will be.
They left Harrington open, couldn't get it. Rebound came right back to him. Bradford inside Archibald. Nice spin. Open man. Harrington tries it again. Got it this time.
In a half-court set, Bradford and Harrington have to make shots, because what you know about any defense that plays this aggressively is that they will trap down on the post. So you have to knock down the perimeter shot to loosen that up.
And that was the first tray of the day for the Illini. Kurpaya with the rebound. Here comes Harrington the other way for Illinois. Frank Williams, a trailer. Frank inside, lost it.
Got fouled and didn't see it.
Sure did. Tatum back the other way. Tatum inside, off the glass, got the roll.
I don't know, are you tired?
Yeah, right? Get the oxygen, coach. Contact, Bradford. Gets it to Kurpaya. He got hit across the face. I mean, he got hammered. He got absolutely hammered.
I actually thought the shoulder of Tatum jammed him in the eye. I didn't think it was the hand. I thought his Kurpaya tried to make a pass. Let's hope it's not serious.
He take a shot.
But he's a tough character, and he went down after the pass.
Well, he's going to have to be, because I tell you what, he got nailed. Take another look.
I thought there was a reach in. Let's take a look and see. Right about now. Oh, no, he got poked in the eye. No doubt about it. The shoulder wasn't even close. It's Tatum always reaching for the ball are the Razorbacks, but he inadvertently poked Kurpaya in the eye.
Boy, that dropped him. And a knocky guy as big as Kurpaya at 6'9", 235. You know, it had to have been a heck of a shot. Tough break for the young man. Cleveland. Here's Jones facing up. Can't get it. They attack the glass. Loose ball, Cleveland.
Offensive.
Cross contact.
Oh, they give him that?
Before the goal to fend off with the left hand, they let that ride.
Oh, Arkansas is in here. I mean, I love the scrappiness of this club. You can watch off the rebound. Just all over the ball, Arkansas. It comes up because they play. Now watch the left arm, free. He whacked him for sure. The official didn't catch that, but caught the whack on Archibald.
Little guy's allowed to do that, I guess, inside. Archibald's now his second.
Missed call. It's just missed, that's all.
Cleveland with a three-point play.
No, I was a little guy. They didn't allow me that one.
That's right. So you went up again. I remember you went up against a lot of big 5 men. I can remember that.
Well, I had Bobby Wilkerson. Bobby Wilkerson, 6'7". He took all the pressure.
Heads up. You got hands, coach.
I had hands, but
you ready?
It was coming to me.
I guess he thought you still had shot.
No, I never had shot. I can find the shooter,
13th turnover. 25-19. Arkansas on the road in Chicago and doing a number right now on Illinois. They have really established and maintained the tempo that they want to play today.
They've done a tremendous job in that fact, that keeping it up tempo. Nolan Richardson can now use 10 people. He was down to like 7 or 8, so he's increased that tempo.
Tonight's a big night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, ESPN. The Heisman Trophy winner is going to be announced. Finalists include quarterbacks Ken Dorsey from Miami, Joey Harrington from Oregon, Nebraska's Eric Crouch, and Florida's Rex Grossman. It's the Heisman Trophy presentation presented by Wendy's tonight on ESPN.
I'll give you just a brief little story.
All right.
My father played with Rex Grossman's grandfather.
Is that right?
I played with Rex Grossman's father at IU. Played football with him.
Wow. Kid had a super year.
He had a tremendous year.
And I think I don't hold it against him that he's a sophomore.
No.
Right?
He's just got a lot of skill. He's got a lot of competition there. Eric Crouch had a great year.
Knocked out of bounds. Illinois ball. It went off the hand of Charles Tatum. 8 turnovers now for the Razorbacks.
We got Frank Williams back up at the top of this press, and this way they break it faster, but you got to make plays on the other side. That's why they were trying to keep Frank getting the ball later in the press.
Right, and you saw the tip. Frank hangs, and that would have counted. Arkansas on a 5-0 run. Arkansas has seen the score tied at 5, but Illinois has yet to get a lead.
They did. Unlike Illinois, see, I don't think Arkansas cares if the score is tied.
You ain't lying.
Because they just play at their tempo regardless of what the score is.
Tatum picked up the foul, and that was his first. Frank Williams at 77% coming in at the line, 80% a year ago. Missed them both. And Jones with the rebound. Tatum with Johnson. You got Edens in there. Lane and T.J. Cleveland for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Lane fades off the glass and in.
I tell you what you like about Wayne. He's got good footwork. He does a good job clearing space. If you look at him, look at those shoulders on him. He clears a lot of space.
7-0 run for the Razorbacks over the last 2 minutes and change. Bradford for the challenge inside, lost it, gone up, draws a foul.
Did you see his reaction?
Yeah, buddy.
It's a little of frustration because he's like, I'm tired of getting hacked. I'm tired of this.
And here's a guy that's a great shooter who's been trying to put it on the floor and get to the basket. I think it's one of those situations in this game you're going to get hit.
Yeah, I think you have to just assume you're going to get hit. The question is, how hard?
Now back Krapaia, shaking it off, took the standing 8 count, and ready to come back in for action.
I don't know if he'd appreciate the standing 8 count.
Luther Head joins him. There's Krapaia. Well, he did take a shot. Harrington and Archibald take a seat for Illinois. Corey Bradford, one of the great shooters in the game of college basketball. As soon as you say that, he missed in and out on that one. They had man ahead of the pack. And he fires, won't go. Krapaia with the rebound. Tatum, good recovery on defense, too. His head had a quick leak out.
Yeah, he definitely got out quick.
Krapaia surprised. The ball came to him. Bradford, Luther ahead, turnover.
You know what? That's because Luther Head's tempo was too fast because of the pressing of Arkansas.
7:52 to go. Arkansas up by 7.
My name's Kerry Klemecki, and I change light bulbs.
Kerry Klemecki is one brave man.
It does get kind of windy up here.
But would Kerry Klemecki ever get car insurance without a State Farm agent?
Car insurance with no State Farm agent? Now that scares me.
Be like Kerry and insure your car with a reliable State Farm agent.
In Champaign, see your good neighbor, State Farm agent Tom Graves. Or in Urbana, see Bob Bone for all your insurance needs.
It won't be long before the snowflakes start flying. Be ready for a Central Illinois winter in an all-wheel drive vehicle from Subaru. From the easy-to-drive, easy-to-use Subaru Forester to the Subaru Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon. Warden Martin in Savoy has a wide selection of vehicles ready to tackle old man winter. Take advantage of model year and specials on remaining 2001s going on right now. Don't sweat the slippery stuff this winter in your all-wheel drive Subaru from Warden Martin.
This week on Sunday NFL Countdown, Chris Berman visits the comeback 49ers ready for revenge against the high-flying Rams.
Another wild game? Maybe.
It's a classic showdown at Lambeau. Can the Bears avenge one of their only losses this season against Amon Green and the Pack?
Midwest always a Twitter with this game.
And Countdown talks with the Cowboys' Emmett Smith. Plus previews from all around the league. Get all your NFL news and pregame analysis first with Sunday NFL Countdown beginning 11 a.m. Sunday on ESPN.
Arkansas by 7, and Brandon Dean, he's pretty much led the tempo today for this Arkansas ball club, Quinn.
He's been active. He's their second leading scorer, and he's not afraid to put the ball up here, even in transition. Pulls up very quickly, knocks it down. He gave his team some early point production, and it's really helped the balance of the team kind of feed and know that there's somebody that can knock down shots. Usually a problem for Arkansas.
Gennaro Pargo back in the game. He's got the ball right now. J.J. Sullinger is back into. Sullinger with Gomez. Most of the starters are back. And a foul. Whoa, look at it. Bodies all over.
Crapolia doesn't really, he probably of all of the Illini doesn't mind getting knocked down much. He's just a big, tough character. Look at his arm.
Yeah.
You know,
he's backing some guns. No question about that.
He'll lay a little wood on you.
Right.
Crack you.
Pargo got room. Rebound. Tip right back to him.
Got a gift.
Dean penetrates. Contact. Let him play. Got the bounce. No. Cook had it. Lost it. Lane. It bounces around. Loose again. Crapoglia's got it.
I'm telling you,
wow.
He's going to be in the middle of the mix. That's his style.
Yeah. Faint of heart. I think he may want to disqualify himself right now. Check please.
You like the kids playing hard. I mean, go after it. Get good effort. You see the ball go on the ground. Capolia's already down there.
Yeah,
it comes to him.
That's all good stuff.
And he just stays after it.
Yeah.
You love the effort.
That's all good stuff there. Look at Arkansas. Can't wait to pick you up. Every man is picked up in the front court.
Yeah, there's nobody. And this is a good opportunity for the Illini, if they got anyone, except Capolia is the closest one, to fake coming to the ball and go back, Dave, as you well know. Fisher doing a little house cleaning.
A little house cleaning and football parlance there. It's set up for a little post action.
The post-game activity.
Frank Williams guarded by Sullinger. See if they trap him. They'll stay 1-1. Arkansas has led all the way. There's been one tie at 5-5. Frank Williams looking for room in Sullinger. After an Illinois fan to say, oh, after the third bump, they get the foul on J.J. That's his second.
The nature of Illinois is when they've had really their most success is when Frank Williams has led them with that success. And he's going to have to, we talked about it at the top, he's got to handle the ball. What he's finding out is that not only is he going to have to handle it and avoid turnovers, and of course make free throws, missing his third in a row, is he's on the other side, he's got to make shots. Because other than Brian Cook, they haven't had anybody else be very effective.
And the way it's going, they haven't been giving them a heck of a lot of good looks either.
They won't get any free looks.
Right. Here's some pressure by the Illini. 27-21 Arkansas. Pargo gets by Frank Williams.
This is not like with Arkansas, you don't get a pre-sale look.
Frank Williams. Let's see. Frank tried to sell that. He knocked it off of Pargo's foot, but they'll inbound right in front of us.
Solid defense by Frank, which is something that some people know, but some don't take into consideration. He can be a good defender.
Pargo up to curl, takes it back baseline, lost it. Bradford's got it for Illinois.
Frank Williams knocked it out of his hand.
Bradford loses. Look at a handle by Gomez. Boy, nice regroup.
Yeah, but I'm going to say he needs to stick a fork in it.
Believe me, he cut it off before he saw that mid-stripe line, right?
No doubt.
Sullinger up top. Nice to have big people recognize that, right?
No, I give him much credit for that. Recognize that that's not what you do.
Sullinger, nice spin. Lefty, won't go. They attack the glass. Cook comes up, lost it. Gomez got it back. Oh, man, how about that action? 29-21.
Cook took the ball away from Cabal. You had it. That's how it came free for Gomez.
Boy, they have created a lot of high anxiety. Crapolia says, hey, man, I'm going to try to make something happen, and draws a foul. Effective play. We get the foul on Lane, Alonzo Lane, out of Canton, Mississippi. Boy, the pace of this game from the opening tip, if you're just joining us, it has been frenetic times 10. And Arkansas has been the instigator.
No doubt about that. They've put Illinois in a position where they get 2 shots on non-shooting fouls and a double bonus.
29-22 is the score at the 6:09 mark. 3 points for Crapolia. Glad you could join us for some NCAA basketball. Arkansas paying a visit to number 6 Illinois here in Chicago. I'm Dave Sims with Quinn Buckner. Crapolia off the bench today has been very effective.
For those of you, Dave, those of you who need a jump start, you're at the right place.
I said, don't worry about the coffee.
You're in the right place.
We got you hooked up right here. 11 o'clock Central Time start. Sullinger, nice save, back to Dean. Well, Dean is just so quick, it's ridiculous. Gomez in trouble. Pargo. Boy, you know he's fired up big time, as we mentioned. Yeah. Back here in Chicago, and extends the lead to 32-23. He's got 11. They find Cook off the glass.
Solid finish. Crapolia makes a great pass. He gets it in the center and flares it to the wing, which is usually the open spot.
5.5 to go, first half. He got room, he let it rip. Won't go. Krapaya knocked 2 Razorbacks down. And Illinois got an advantage momentarily here. Frank Williams. Krapaya set up as Luther ahead. 3-ball, won't go. Rebound, comes right back to him. Takes it inside, knocked away by Gomez. And it's interesting that a Big Ten crowd would react so vehemently to a game that's being played so physically by the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Only when it's not in your favor.
That's correct,
to
sir.
do those kinds of things. You know what? I'm watching the coaches. Nolan Richardson is his normal calm self. Bill Self, and that's his name. Bill is staying calm. He's trying to get his guys to stay calm by demeanor. Bill Self is normally a guy who just has a good demeanor, and he needs his guys to play like he's reacting to all of this.
Ooh, big rebound off the miss. Gomez got it hot. Ferguson took the shot. Dean gets it to Jordan. Gomez inside. Cut off. Fade away. High arcing shot won't go. Frank Williams rebound. Frank in a hurry back the other way.
Offensive foul.
Sure was. Fargo
Williams
established his ground, and Frank tried to go left side on him and gets called for the charge. First foul on Frank Williams.
I told you he had to score. He tries to put it in his pocket, if you will. He was going to put it behind him, but there was so much defensive pressure by the Razorbacks. There was nowhere for Frank Williams to go. Bill Self is going to talk to Frank about, don't try to do too much.
Quinn, brace yourself. That was the 16th turnover today. Oh, and we got 4:40 to go. First half.
I'm a dessert man. I don't mind apple turnovers, but this is a little more than I can handle.
Oh, how about the pull-up by Dean? He's averaging 11 points on 47% shooting. Arkansas's got 16 points off of turnovers, and Dean's got 9. Taking away Dean, but a foul. Dean thought he had a steal.
That might have been one of the cleaner steals he had. I thought he had the ball. They may have, you know, even Nolan is saying it's all ball. Coach, they got him one.
First foul on Dean. Take a look.
We'll get a look. We'll see if he got all ball or... That's pretty tough. I mean, I've got people here on my side, you know, that got a view, and they all saying that it's definitely arm on that play. So I'll acquiesce to that. There was some arm on that.
Archibald with 5 points. 75.6% at the line this year. Top scorer off the bench a year ago. Savvy big man, got some old school moves. Very effective player.
Yeah, he has been an effective player for them. I mean, he gives them some size and a little bit of post play, not a lot. But, you know, they lost 2 very good players. They lost Sergio McClain that gave them some toughness, and Marcus Griffith.
A little strong on that one by Tatum. Back the other way, Howard to Ferguson. Ferguson in traffic. Won't go. Tip. Kept alive. Arkansas numbers 3-on-1.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that. Brandon Dean, bring it back, young fella. Oh, my goodness.
What can I tell you? What can I tell you? He's got 11 and 36-26, wasn't it? Archibald turned it over on the drop step. Took him and a little bit fired up. We'll take a break. Calm things down here at the United Center, but this is how you execute when you got numbers. With the scoop to the hoop.
Like every Subaru, the Forester comes with all-wheel drive standard. The Ford Escape doesn't. The Forester comes with ABS standard. The Escape doesn't. And in independent crash tests, the Forester received the highest rating. The Escape was rated simply marginal.
Nice car.
What do I look like? A dummy?
Subaru Forester, a smarter way to build an SUV.
Now you can get an APR as low as 2.9% on all 2002 Forester models.
You kids want some chicken nuggets?
Hey, you're not the real Santa.
What? A phony Santa giving away mystery meat nuggets? Not today! Freeze, Claus! Stuff that in a stocking. Now, taste the holiday cheer of all-white meat KFC popcorn chicken.
KFC popcorn chicken is back. Crunchy on the outside, juicy on the inside. Get an individual size for just $1.99 or a party size for just $6.99.
Popcorn chicken to all, and to all a good night.
What do international cyclists think about the new Norelco Advantage Razor?
In Germany, we are using blades. They are much more better.
I'm really more of a blade guy.
They had their doubts, but they were intrigued by this highly technical wet shave innovation.
What is this? Goo? Goo. Goo.
This lotion set up an unbelievably close wet shave, even in the shower.
That is good.
After a few weeks of no nicks and cuts from blades, their faces became smooth. They, however, did not. The new Norelco Advantage, the only electric razor with built-in shaving lotion.
The Illinois huddle with Bill Self running the story there. And you've seen Brandon Dean in Arkansas really get out on the run. And you can see why he was the MVP of the 2000 SEC tournament. Look at this.
Yeah, he pulls up on a dime. And that's the tough play to guard if you're playing somebody and they come right at you in transition and pull up. Because the natural tendency is to fall back in the paint. And he can take advantage of that with his shooting ability.
Fargo gets it to Dean. Got room again. A little short. Gomez got the rebound. It'd be 3 players there.
He's got very fine hands because he tap dribbled that one to himself after he went to the ground. That's how he recovered it.
Jordan posting up. Set up Fargo for 3. In and out. Gomez kept it alive again. That time Cook got it to Frank Williams. Knocked away Gomez with the foul. He tried to back tap that time.
And I think the officials, and they do this as well, and I'm glad to see it has happened. They'll have a conversation about all of the hands and the touching and pushing, and they'll make some determination if whether or not it's excessive, if you will. I mean, they can't call everything.
Right.
And I think they've had that conversation among themselves.
Second foul on Gomez, his second. Frank Williams now 2 of 5 at the free throw line today.
I might add, it's a good conversation to have had.
I agree. 1 out of 2. Jordan able to maintain control for Arkansas. Barry Jordan, you got Fargo, Dean, Gomez, and Sullinger on the floor right now for Arkansas. Sullinger inside. Going for H in a game of course on that one.
Definitely was going for a letter on that one. He'd have had me. I don't know about you.
No.
You'd have made that.
Frank Williams in big-time traffic. Wow.
Ran into 3 people and managed to get it to go down.
And look at this counterattack by Arkansas. No hanging the heads. They busted right back. Frank Williams with 4 points. Frank averaging just under 17. Little give and go. And Gomez, who had the great hands defensively on the offensive boards, couldn't make the control that time.
It was a tough pass because he threw it across his shoulders at a diagonal. But coming back here and making a tough move is Frank Williams. 1, 2, 3, one-handed, coming back from under the backboard, getting it to go in. The Illini fans trying to get their team back in the contest.
And turnover by Arkansas. Frank Williams. The Illini, they're down by 7. Dump down Cook inside. Got fouled.
Once they were able to slow it down, and Frank Williams slowed it down just a bit.
And that was a big concern. Nolan Richardson, hey, if they are able to do that, we could be in trouble.
Well, what Nolan Richardson doesn't want to do, and rightfully so, is to say, listen, we can't play Big Ten kind of basketball. We have to play this Arkansas, if you will, up and down, let's run. So I think that's the way he wants to get it going. I think that's wise.
10 points for Cook. Gomez just picked up his 3rd foul.
That's going to hurt them inside.
Yes, it will. Back into the game is Charles Tatum, number 3. They've got Michael Jones back in the game. Blake Edens makes his 2nd appearance this afternoon for Arkansas, as Cook fires his 2nd free throw. And the crowd into it. 36-31 Arkansas. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Jones can shoot it from out there. Edens.
He can shoot it too, but he's not a good ball handler.
Sullinger. Jones, a 6'9" shooter. Edens looking for room.
Solid D here by the Illini, which is where you want it to go out in the half.
To make it to Edens. That's a 3. Barely got the rim. Trippier with the rebound in Illinois. Down 5. Can cut further into this lead. They're on a 5-0 run. Coming up in a minute and a half to go. Frank Williams, nice shake. And Edens breaks out for Arkansas. He's got a nice handle, doesn't he?
He sure does. And And Bradford knew it and stayed far enough away where he couldn't get around it, too.
Minute 20 to go. Sullinger, nice crossover. Left thing won't go. Beautifully done.
And you know why? And you mentioned it. He's a lefty, and most guys are accustomed to playing against right-handed people, and the left by Sullinger is what caught Brian Cook off guard, because he's worried about him going the other way, and Sullinger gets to the basket and gets fouled.
Cook's foul, his first. Sullinger going for his third point and gets it. Coming up at halftime, SportsCenter in-game with Brian Kenny. And how about this? Goodbye, Van Gundy. Lakers streak ends and the Fresno State suspension. Some good stories there. Brian Kenny will have that for you. 4 points, a rebound, and 3 assists for Sullinger. And a timeout called by Arkansas. Well, one guy that the Illinois faithful, they can't wait to get him back on the ball club, is Lucas Johnson. He is one of the great high-energy players in college basketball.
There's no doubt about it. They miss his spirit tremendously. It's his ability to lay it on the line all the time. He's a guy that doesn't care about himself. He will play hard. He can make some athletic plays periodically. But most of all, he's a momentum changer. I don't care what momentum is, he manages to change that positively for the Illini, and they miss him sorely.
Sure do, right? ACL injury. He's a guy, if you're keeping hustle stats, he generally is going to be pretty high up in there, and you like that.
Oh, yeah, and you know how you keep stats with him? The bruises.
And hopefully not yours.
Yeah, exactly, because there'll be some bruises, I guarantee you.
Frank Williams, nice change of pace dribble, but he's in trouble. Kicks it Bradford, three-point specialist, bingo.
Perfect.
38-34, Bradford with 6. Dean, talk about a shake, off the glass, won't go, rebound Cook. Here come the Illini. Final minute of play, first half. Frank Williams behind the back pass. Harrington sets his feet, can't get it, Bradford looking for 3. Outside to Cook, Harrington, inside Krapaya.
Great pass.
Off the glass, in and out, tough break. Illinois ball. Boy, Krapaya had a fabulous opportunity.
He got it laid down. You can't get it any better. Missed it. But the Illini, look at the energy pickup here. Perfect. Corey Bradford spots up. Had his 88-game streak broken against Arizona. Knocks down that 3. That's making 3s in 88 consecutive games, but he knocked that one down. He was 0 for 8 in that game.
Yeah. Laid a hand right in Frank Williams' face. Frank suddenly knocks it away, doesn't he? Bradford, no.
He just moved it.
Williams rebound. Krapaya inside for the bucket for Frank Williams. It's a 2-point game.
And Williams is really taking over.
6 points for Krapaya. And the Illinois crowd on its feet here at the United Center. Good crowd, upwards of 19,000. 6th offensive rebound for the Illini.
And what they'll do is they go one shot. They'll try to spread it. They can get the last shot. That's Arkansas.
Dean to Jones. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Cleveland.
Oh, he doubled.
They're not going to get a shot. Cleveland checks. Fires. Won't go. But the momentum is shifted to Illinois. Nonetheless, though, Arkansas will go to halftime with a 38-36 halftime lead. Got a good one here at the United Center. Come on back, but right now we send you to Brian Kenny for the SportsCenter in-game report. Brian?
Dave, thank you very much. News breaking already this morning. We'll have it for you coming up here at the half. SportsCenter in-game again. News on Jeff Van Gundy and the Knicks. Van Gundy stepping down from his position. The full report when we return.
Dentist will be right with you.
Thank you.
Now you can go from drilling holes to driving screws in a snap.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, get the Firestorm with Quick Connect, built by Black & Decker.
Change the face of digital photography with the Intel Pentium 4 processor, the center of your digital world.
I like to bring 7-Up to all the popular hangouts, and an awful lot of people like to hang out here. Excuse me, want some 7-Up?
Yes.
It's 7-Up time. Excuse me, I'll just leave it here on the dash. The bubbles must be tickling the nose.
What the heck is going on in here?
7-Up? Hi. Let's not get greedy. Say, my man.
I know you're thirsty.
I can't get the top off.
Just pop the tab, sir.
Up yours. Hey, I just heard my slogan.
Pizza! In my family, if one wants pizza, the other wants Chinese. Even their stomachs don't agree. If one gets indigestion, the other one gets heartburn. If one gets nausea, the other one gets... well, so I get Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, indigestion, upset stomachs, nausea, and diarrhea. It'd take a box full of other medicines to do what Pepto-Bismol does. Agree? Agree.
Pepto-Bismol, first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? For more cargo room. More people room. Or more headroom. Enterprise. So easy, it's like having a second car. Or third.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Welcome to Sports Center in-game.
In Chicago, Arkansas with a 2-point lead over the Fighting Illini at the half. Here's Sports Center in-game. Some news, and we begin here in the NBA. Knicks head coach Jeff Van Gundy has resigned. He has a news conference scheduled for 2 Eastern time. So far, he has said only that he is leaving for family reasons. Nick Brass very surprised by his resignation. Van Gundy has been with the Knicks in some capacity since 1989. Van Gundy also has 2 years left on his contract. Assistant Don Chaney will coach the Knicks tonight. They have a game at the Garden against the Pacers. So Pat Riley is the winningest coach in Knick history. Red Holzman, of course, won 3 titles, but Jeff Van Gundy's winning percentage only below his former mentor, Pat Riley. Again, a news conference scheduled for 2 Eastern time. Jeff Van Gundy, I guess, will give his full reasons at that point. You can see that news conference live 2 Eastern time on ESPN News. More in the NBA, the LA Lakers coming into this game against the Kings, 16-1 with a 9-game winning streak, but Doug Christie up and in. Kings have a 12-point lead at that point in the first quarter. Second quarter, Kobe Bryant thumps that down, cuts into the lead, but the Kings inspired in this game. 3-point lead, Shaq with men all over him. Coming back the other way, Mike Bibby to Scott Pollard, nicely done inside. Good look, 6 Kings in double figures. Kings up by 7 defensively for the Kings. Hard work, Kobe bottled up. Doug Christie up to Vlade. A 10-0 run for the Kings, and only the 3rd loss in their last 42 games dating back to last season. Kings over the Lakers. Baseball news now. Baseball owners are reportedly negotiating with the Players Union regarding the owner's stated plan for contraction. The Washington Post says the Players Association is looking to put off contraction for the 2002 season. College football news now. Mike Bellotti of Oregon says no to Notre Dame. Bellotti said he was contacted by Notre Dame athletic director Kevin White, spoke with him, but he says he's not interested in leaving the Ducks. Notre Dame has reportedly gotten permission to speak with Stanford head coach Tyrone Willingham. More in college football coming your way right here on ESPN from New York City, 7 Eastern time. The presentation of the 2001 Heisman Trophy. Rex Grossman, Joey Harrington, Eric Crouch, or Ken Dorsey, all there, the top vote getters. Could be a very close vote. Hard to call. You can see it tonight, 7 Eastern time on ESPN. Taking a break here, Sports Center in-game. We're at the half. News on an All-American. What's going on with Melvin Eli? We'll return after this.
Thanks to the technology inside, you can take Guinness Draft outside. Introducing Guinness Draft in a bottle.
He was a genius whose mind saw things no one else could see.
You are the best code breaker I have ever seen.
Who discovered a dangerous secret.
I got myself into something.
Rolling Stone calls A Beautiful Mind one of the year's 10 best films. Academy Award winner Russell Crowe.
Out there.
Who? From producer Brian Grazer and director Ron Howard. A Beautiful Mind. Rated PG-13. At select theaters Friday, December 21st.
For everything she means to you, and everything she ever will, the 3-stone necklace for your past, present, and future. A diamond is forever.
Where are you going so early?
Shopping?
You hate shopping.
Not when it's for you.
I'm a 6!
Come on, baby, you're a 10.
Any way you can, get to McDonald's for the new Ranchero Bagel Sandwich. With a distinctive Southwest kick, it's a spicy morning wake-up call. Made just for you on McDonald's new taste menu.
Any luck shopping?
Oh, yeah.
Unexpected new tastes at your favorite place. Now on McDonald's new taste menu. McDonald's, a worldwide Olympic partner.
I chose to play the game. It didn't choose me. Sure, things weren't always easy.
Friends, fighting, school, drugs.
But the game taught me the fundamentals of life.
Honesty, teamwork, trust.
I knew drugs, even weed, would get in the way. Football, my anti-drug. Now I'm the teacher.
This is SportsCenter in-game.
At the half, Arkansas leading Illinois 38-36. In Chicago, we're at the half. Now some news on college basketball here, SportsCenter in-game. Fresno State senior center Melvin Ely is being held out indefinitely by Fresno State less than a week after he was reinstated for the team. The preseason All-American has already missed 2 games. The school investigating whether a sports agent paid for a player's room in Las Vegas during a pre-draft workout in the spring. He since came back from, was not entered into the draft and came back to play college. The Bulldogs play at San Diego State on Saturday night. Again, Eli being held out indefinitely. One other early game for you this afternoon in college basketball. DePaul and Fairfield head-to-head. Fairfield by 1. Nick Delfico puts that down by 3 there at the Garden. Still in the first, Fairfield by 2. Sam Spann out to Delfico, nails the 3, and Stanford 0-4, looking for its first win over DePaul, but at the half, trailing by 2. DePaul beat the Stags last season in their only other previous meeting. DePaul's first appearance at Madison Square Garden this afternoon since 1997. An interesting meeting a little later on today. We're going way back in time. Tommy Amaker there, talking with Mike Krzyzewski. That's back in 1986. Amaker, a star for Coach K back in the day. That will now go head-to-head with Coach K and number 1, Duke. That's coming up, some of the games today, the top games in college basketball. That's a 2 Eastern start. Duke and Michigan head-to-head. Also Virginia and Auburn, Iowa and Iowa State, and North Carolina at the Rupp Arena for the very first time. North Carolina and Kentucky, a 4 o'clock start. UMass and Boston College. UMass trying to rebound from their loss this week to Holy Cross, going to BC. The Tide taking on UCLA in Game 2 of the John Wooden Classic, and Ball State trying to win for the first time. That'll be at Indiana. Other games coming up here on ESPN, Villanova and Temple. You can see that tonight right here on ESPN at 8 Eastern time. And over on ESPN2, Florida and South Florida at 2 Eastern, and then NC State and Syracuse, a 7:30 Eastern start. Those games on ESPN2. Last night, some late highlights for you. Memphis and Ole Miss. Get to DeJuan Wagner here. Derek Allen, though, in traffic. Todd Barnes enjoying that. Ole Miss taking a lead. Allen got the foul and got the 3. Later, Kelly Wise inside gets it to go. Memphis by 1 in crunch time. 30 seconds to go. Wise inside with the block. Justin Reed on the foul. He'd get the free throw. Rebs by 2. Less than 15 seconds to go. DeJuan Wagner going in. That won't go. Blocked. Ole Miss getting the win, 71-67. See how things have changed. Maybe this is just a sign of the times. DeJuan Wagner averaging 23 points per game. His father, big star coming out of high school back in the day. Let's go back in the day again. Milt Wagner coming out. Only 7 points per game at the same point in his freshman year, but he was only taking 5 shots per game. DeJuan taking nearly 19 shots per game. More college basketball coming your way right here on ESPN. Arkansas with a 2-point lead in Chicago. Dave Sims and Quinn Buckner will have the call for the second half when we return.
My doctor couldn't find anything wrong.
We've all had dangerous thoughts about pain. Well, it comes and goes.
I was told I got to live with it, so I do.
I've been this way for years. Why worry about it now?
It's because of my age.
I'll just keep taking pain pills.
Maybe it'll just go away.
I'm scared to find out why.
Here's one final thought. You owe it to yourself to contact Snell Chiropractic Clinic today for a free exam and free x-rays if indicated. Don't live with the pain.
It only hurts when I do this.
Top brands and a big selection for the hard-to-fit man. It's all at Delbert's Edition for Big and Tall in downtown Arthur. Check out all the top name brands like Hart, Scheffner, and Marks, Jack Victor, Joseph Abboud, Senseveld, and many others, combined with an incredible selection of the made-to-measure sizes you need, all the way up to size 70, plus officially licensed University of Illinois sportswear. You'll find it all at Delbert's Edition for Big and Tall in downtown Arthur.
Sunday night on the 1130 Sports Center, a conversation with Shaquille O'Neal. Linda Cohn sits down with Shaq and explores the short shorts controversy.
I'm just doing what the kids want us to do.
His relationship with Kobe.
I'm the big bully, the big brother. He's the little brother. We work together.
And his future with Phil.
If Phil leaves, I'm leaving the next day. Period.
Shaq, our Sunday conversation right after the Seahawks and Broncos.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of NCAA basketball is brought to you by Red Zone from Old Spice. Intense protection for intense people.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave Sims and Quinn Buckner with you. 2-point lead for the Razorbacks over the Fighting Illini. Frenetic pace to start, but a nice job by Illinois to get back in this game this latter minute or two.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job. What they didn't do is they didn't turn the ball over late. They turned it all over early in the half, and when they did, it allowed Arkansas to get out and make plays. Brandon Dean was solid for them, getting himself in positions where he could knock down shots. But if Illinois was going to have some success, it had to come from Frank Williams' ability to find people. He gets that pass to Corey Bradford, then this one into Kapalia. So Williams slowed it down in the last 2.5 minutes. They didn't turn the ball over hardly at all as you take a look at the first half stats. In the first 2.5 minutes, they turned it over about 5 times. So that made a big difference. 16 points off the turnovers for Arkansas.
17 turnovers for the Illinois ball club, averaging 14 coming in. Pargo and Dean in the backcourt for Arkansas. They've got Larry Satchel up front. They've got Sullinger in there as well, along with Gomez. Bradford, Williams, Archibald. They've got Brian Cook, and there's a turnover and a foul against Gomez.
That's his fourth. And that's a big loss right there. I mean, we're not a minute in the game, and Gomez has been really active for them inside, so that puts them in a very tough position.
So how about Jeff Van Gundy resigning, and Don Chaney's going to coach tonight, and then they're going to go about figuring out what they're going to do after that.
It's a tough situation because I think Jeff Van Gundy is a good coach. The hard part about that league, as you well know, is whether or not you feel like you have the confidence of the players, and there's been that whole thing going on. But I think Jeff Van Gundy is an excellent coach.
Knicks have the Pacers at the Garden tonight. Turnover, and here comes Arkansas. Dean outraced his teammate. Crossover. Oh, yeah. Woo.
Did he get at John Harrington quick or what?
That is some pressure there.
But Dave, if you watch Brandon Dean play, and Harrington has played against him, he does this every time. If he gets the ball on the right side, he is going to cross you. Here comes the cross, so he can get to the other side. Harrington could not slow himself. Dean, who has been playing extremely well here, just gets the basket and the foul.
He's got 14 points. 41-36. And here's that harassing defense again. Jones in there. They try for Gomez, and they get Archibald. They hammer him. He'll earn those two.
Yeah, Dean put it up. I mean, they're not going to let you get easy foul. The nature of their defense is that they'll force you to the sidelines, but you can't afford to leave someone open underneath. Archibald, thinks he has a shot. You see Dean come with the tough foul to make Archibald make 2 foul shots.
Second foul on Dean. 6 points on the afternoon here for Robert Archibald.
So in that case, it's a good foul. You know, you get him from an absolute layup or certain 2 points to where you have him, the best they can do out of the deal is 1 point.
That's right. He's 4 out of 7 at the line. And a career high 25 points last year in the Elite 8 last season. They missed them both. And boy, does that work out well for Arkansas. Razorbacks sprint back on offense. Here's Pargo. Dean off the catch. Got it.
Feeling it. He is definitely feeling it.
43-36. Razorbacks starting off fired up and very productive as they get that tempo just red hot.
They got the halftime, gave them a chance to kind of catch their breath a little bit. I mean, because even Arkansas gets tired. They've got to. Nobody can play at this pace. That's why Coach Richardson just keeps running people in and out.
Harrington got room. Can't get it. Rebound, Pargo.
Oh,
nice
great
pass. Oh, couldn't make up his mind whether to dunk it or lay it in. Sullinger's got 6. Timeout, Illinois. 18:23 to go. A 7-0 run by Arkansas for a 45-36 lead. They've done a lot of good things to open up this advantage. Back with more in a moment.
ESPN and ESPN2, home of the NCAA Women's College Basketball Championship.
Wow, MP3 player, digital camera, DVD player, very nice. Looks like somebody's kids are going to be very happy this holiday.
Kids, could you? I'll be right.
We know how you feel, and that's why Circuit City has great gift ideas this holiday season. Circuit City, we're with you.
Hey, my wife loves these things. All wives love things.
Could you?
Adolphus Busch started making Budweiser 125 years ago.
He purposely brewed Budweiser as a smooth, refreshing, premium lager. 5 generations later, we couldn't be more proud to be America's favorite beer.
Let me pour one.
This Bud's for you. And you and you and you. This Bud's for you. And you and you and you. This Bud's for you.
What Bill Self has to be talking about here is you got to pay attention to what's going on in all situations. Get your body language right, get your body right. In this situation right here, the two people that you need to pay attention to are right here. Right here is Brian Cook. Here's the man that he gets blind because Cook is looking this way. Watch the play and watch what happens. Cook turns his head, and the man right behind him is the one that gets open. So Sullinger gets open because Cook, body language and his body was not in the right kind of position.
Bradford gets it across against the press. Frank Williams in the corner. Cook, Bradford, Archibald, and Harrington on the floor right now for the Illini. Bradford fires a three, back rim. Dean runs it down. Arkansas in a hurry back the other way. Pargo, he could see the basket. He fired and hit.
I mean, that's what it looked like. It's like, all right, I can see it. Nobody's in my way. I don't care how far I'm out. I'm shooting it.
He's got 14 in a homecoming, Gennaro Pargo. Frank Williams to Bradford. What a combination that has been over the last couple of years for the Illini. Frank Williams for three.
They got the ball swung out of Williams' hands back to Williams. So he brought it up and finished the play. That's the tough part about this. And Illinois has got to help Frank Williams more than they have.
Williams with 7. 48-39, Arkansas. And they got a foul off of the ball. And it's against Arkansas. And they're going to get Sullinger for an elbow foul. NCAA basketball, we come to you today from the United Center here in Chicago. Arkansas against number 6 Illinois. I'm Dave Sims with Quinn Buckner. Very entertaining ball game here in this 11 o'clock Central Time start. Big flurry by Illinois to draw to within 2 at the end of the first half. But Arkansas has spurted again here to start the second half. Good ball movement. Archibald's inside, draws a crowd and scores.
Fakes a tough play, but got the ball inside. Archibald gets it where he can make something happen.
8 for Archibald. Dean right back for a deuce.
Back at you.
He's got 18.
Illinois has got to do a better job of finding Brandon Dean. I mean, you've got to find him. I don't care who else is out there on the floor, but that's who I'm worried about.
Frank Williams forces his way in. Gennaro. Pargo did a heck of a job to get it away from him. And they lose it out of bounds. How about that defense by Pargo? He wore Frank out.
Frank had nowhere to go. He basically lost the ball. Unfortunately for Illinois, they get it back.
Williams gets it to Harrington off the screen. Got it.
Good execution there.
Jones with room. Score it.
You can see why they like the freshman. He's got a soft touch. He's 6'9".
6'9", 210, a freshman from Little Rock. He's got 5. He's going to be special.
Dave, I was talking to Coach Richardson, Ole Richardson, about his club. I said, well, how you doing? He said, well, I'm fine. I saw Joe today at the hotel, and that's Joe being Joe Johnson, who's now with the Boston Celtics and doing extremely well. And he said, Joe, I could use your son.
Yeah, he's very proud of Joe Johnson. He said, hey, he may be Rookie of the Year. After what, double figures for the Celtics start?
He really helps the Celtics because he gives them a third option, and Nolan Richardson could surely use him on this club.
Yes, indeed. That last foul was by Larry Satchel, his 3rd.
And the reason he saw Joe Johnson is the Boston Celtics play the Chicago Bulls here tonight.
A house that Mike built, huh?
Yes. It was funny. I was coming in, over where we park, and there's this statue of Mike.
Sure.
And I mean, there were droves of people out there taking pictures of this statue, like themselves in front of that statue, trying to be like Mike.
9 points for Frank Williams. Illinois faithful, a little restless right now. 52-45, the Arkansas advantage. Pargo, they come up across quickly. Oh, Jones was right there for Chippy.
That's what happens if you move the ball and move yourself.
He's got 5.
Giving a good contribution.
Check that, 7 points for the freshman, 54-45.
The 2-3 zone again. This gives Arkansas a chance to catch their breath, force their line out to find the shooters.
Frank Williams will try from the corner, in and out. Hit the rim a second time. It got tipped out of bounds by Archibald. It'll be Arkansas ball. Well, Frank Williams, we certainly know that he's one of the best in his position. Well, if you're going to be good in college basketball, you better have somebody like him. We'll show you some of the great ones in the game coming up after this.
It's new, a flame-grilled top sirloin, marinated Cajun shrimp, and a great price. $8.99. Chili surf and sirloin. We're having some fun now.
Every company sponsors a race car. A great way to get your name out to the public. Problem is, these other guys drive so fast, you can't see the logo. Now, my way is perfect for getting some attention. Of course, there's always somebody trying to outdo you. Show off!
Why do I rent from Enterprise? For more cargo room. More people room. Or more headroom. Enterprise. So easy, it's like having a second car. Or third.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
I couldn't wait to show off my new wheels at the reunion until I told my State Farm agent I really needed it fixed fast, and he mentioned Service First.
When you choose State Farm's Service First claims program, you don't have to get estimates. You go straight to a participating repair center where they guarantee their work. It's as simple as that.
I was looking good again in no time.
Ronnie?
Service First, just one more way. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Arkansas holding off Illinois 54-45. And one thing about college basketball, most coaches will tell you, you give me some guards, I can do some damage. And take a look at some of the best guards in the country, starting with Frank Williams, man, Dick out.
You go down the list, all of these guys have the ability to make plays. Most are saying Jason Williams is the best. I'd be hard-pressed to disagree. Troy Braille brings good things. Dick Out has a nice ability to find a way to make things go. Frank Williams makes this Illinois club go, and he's the guy got him back in the game, and he's the guy that's going to have to control this for the Illini. Now, there are other outstanding guards out there, but I think those are pretty much the premier players, if you will, from that position.
At first tier, no question about it. Dean shot an air ball, thought it went out on the tip. Illinois has it back. Inside to Cook. Turn and face. A little strong. Rebound to Jones. Fargo back to a nice shake. Kicks it back to Dean, who's guarded by Frank Williams. That's freshman. Lets her rip, and Harrington comes away with the board.
Yeah, well, Cook got out to challenge that shot. That was his other two shots weren't really challenged, so Jones was able to make them. Again, 2-3 zone. They don't want Cook or Archibald to get the ball down on the post, but if Cook gets it there, stick it.
And that's what he did.
And it's going to change the complexion of the way you got to play the defense. Because you end up having to step up to worry about Cook now.
Kind of shot Andre Hudson you see it with Michigan State.
Exactly. Once you make that one, now it opens up the rest of the game.
Fargo sets up Jones. Satchel way outside. Dean gets the face-to-face matchup here. Dean and Frank Williams. Shot clock at 13. Fading hook, didn't get iron.
Fading hook. I've never heard those. That's like an oxymoron.
Whoa.
I didn't think you faded with hooks. Hooks are generally going to the basket.
Yeah, he was going away, huh?
He definitely was.
Cook again won't get the rebound. Archibald lays it up again.
It's the quickness that causes turnovers, and you use that game when you don't have the size, which Illinois has, and it's coming into play.
Archibald's got 10. Illini back in it. Timeout, Arkansas.
Size is becoming a factor. That's why Nolan Richardson took this time out. He knows this game is starting to slow down, and it's favoring the Illini if they don't keep it up-tempo and get on the glass. Cook misses the shot. Archibald does a good job of creating some position on the offensive end, gets it, puts it back in with the left hand. He knows the shot's going to go up.
And that look is really wide open for Cook. Man.
Well, Cook, that's why I think of the group, Cook has to be really effective in order for Illinois to do what they're trying to do, which is get to the Final Four. Some say potentially win it.
Right.
If he's solid, now you really open up the game for Frank Williams and Corey Bradford. Because for guards, they're as good a combination of guards as you're probably going to find in college basketball.
Here's a look at the remaining December schedule for the Fighting Illini. Western Illinois, Gibbon State, Illinois State. Number 3, Missouri will have it on ESPN. And then Loyola, Chicago, Larry Farmers Club on December 29. Close out the year.
Yeah, they catch Illinois State after losing. They lost Paris Bison, who was really a good player for them. He dislocated his wrist and then broke some ligaments. But the Missouri game, Kareem Rush is solid at the 2 spot.
How about that win they had against St. Louis?
Oh, great win. And my namesake is doing well.
That's right. That's right. They put it up and in. Tough play, Alonzo Lane with inverts for Arkansas.
For those of you who don't know, Quinn Snyder and I happen to have the same name. He happened to do more with his name than I did with mine.
No, you did all right. Don't sell yourself short. 4 points for Lane.
Track the defense. Lane is good around the basket. And we talked about him a little bit in the first half. I mean, he looks like a football player. I mean, look at the body.
Great body. Smallish post-up player and likes to use it. He's got 5 points.
You gotta like to use it. That's the best he's gonna get.
That's right.
He's not getting another body.
He's gonna bump and grind inside. Corey Bradford passed up a 3 inside Kurtalia. Lead for Cook.
That's good. Yeah, but the conversation has been, let's get it inside. Because you're right. He did pass up an easy shot.
Back on the counterattack for Arkansas. It won't go. Gibson got fouled.
Number 34,
Cook's foul. So 3 team fouls against Illinois.
That's the thing I'd be trying to do if I'm Arkansas. Sure. Is get Illinois into the penalty as quickly as I can. Because if I'm not going to get enough possessions, and particularly late, I may get tired. I need to get to the foul line.
Another lefty is Teddy Gibson, senior out of Farmersville, Louisiana. And back into the game for the Illini, Durant Howard, sophomore from Peoria, Illinois. Gibson, pretty good defender, slasher, good shooter, although he missed both free throws. And Kurtalia looking for a breakout. He's got Cook. He had him all the way. He got tipped. Kurtalia was looking for him all the way. Terrific combination.
Well, our cameraman just got upset just a bit because Brian Cook was a little bit out of, he got his foot stepped on. Well, he's back up now, but he was, he actually looked like a beetle there for a minute with all the weight on the camera. He couldn't get his feet to right himself.
Jones' foul his first. Back up to Harrington. 7 minutes in here to the second half. Lane knocked it away, but a foul on Lane as he tried to deny Kurtalia.
You get a chance to see Brian Cook is out of control. You want a big 6'11" somebody coming to dinner? Brian Cook was coming. As you can see, the feet of my camera as he got a little lost there.
John Hannon hanging tough under the basket. Harrington up top. 3 ball is good.
Kicked out by Cook.
Harrington with 8. Illini within 3. They've never led. Been tied at 5. Big crowd on hand at the United Center. Lane down low, inside, kick it outside. Got his feet set, bang.
You nailed it.
2.
Got his feet set. Because Cook had to help inside because Lane's body is so big that he created a lot of space to hit, and the Illini had to double team.
Michael Jones, 9 points. 59-54. Harrington trying to turn the corner on Sullinger. Harrington back to Bradford with the pick. He got a good look. Won't go down for him. Rebound to Sullinger. In a hurry the other way for Arkansas. Cleveland's in the game. TJ. Gibson sets up Jones. That's a 3. No. Rebound. Kurtalia. Big rebound. Outlets to Harrington. Cook trying to operate baseline. Draws the foul on Jones.
You know what I liked about the play? It was not so much what happened in terms of him making the move. It was the reaction after the move that Brian Cook has to carry in his demeanor. Watch the move. I mean, he should be, Jones is just a freshman, so he may not understand now. But Cook takes it strong, and his reaction is basically, you cannot guard me.
Right.
And that's the kind of intensity that he's got to play with all the time in order for the Illini to have success.
Putting up some good digits today. 6 for 9 from the field. He's got 16 points.
Now, mind you, let me make this clear. Young people, I'm not telling you need to tell the guy he can't guard you.
Excellent.
You need to understand that mentally you have to believe that he cannot guard you.
That is a great period you put on that one as Cook really getting it done right now for the Illini. He's got him to within
Whether you use your phone for local, regional, or national coverage, Champaign Telephone Company, your authorized Verizon wireless dealer, has a plan for you.
For a limited time, get a new digital Kia Sierra 2035 free when you sign up for a $35 a month, 2-year agreement with 350 anytime minutes, 3,150 night and weekend minutes, and free nationwide long distance. So whether it's wireless data products, data cellular, hands-free phones, or personal cell phone usage, let Champaign Telephone's experienced staff help you with all your wireless needs. Champaign Telephone, South Neal, Champaign, just west of Memorial Stadium.
Most people don't dream of laying down pavement stripes, but Bonnie Kemper did.
I don't consider myself a risk taker, but in the process of starting the business and growing the business, I learned to be a risk taker.
Bonnie also credits the guidance she received from Leon Hinton, Vice President Commercial Banking at Bank Illinois. An example? Leon paved the way with ideas for managing cash flow, a sometimes bumpy challenge on the road to running a seasonal business.
Bank Illinois, we wouldn't be here without them.
When my time on earth is gone and my activities here are past, I want they bury me upside down and my critics can kiss my ass.
Every great collegian dreams of the most famous trophy in sports, but only one will be permanently linked to its enduring legacy. The 2001 Heisman Trophy presentation, presented by Wendy's, tonight at 7 on ESPN.
Arkansas still holding off 6th-ranked Illinois by 3 at the 11:53 mark here in the second half. And coming up in a little less than a half hour, 2 Eastern on ESPN2. South Florida hosts in-state rival Florida. Gators coming off an impressive win over Michigan State on Wednesday. College basketball on ESPN2. For more information, log on to ESPN.com. A lot of promotion down in Tampa for that one.
Yeah, there should be. That should be a pretty interesting game. Florida is clearly one of the top teams in the country, and Billy Donovan's done a fantastic job down there.
Both percentages picking up here in the second half. Pargo. Lane posting up inside, off the glass, a little strong, rebound to Cook. Cook's been getting a lot done on the boards here.
I think he's just been an effective player here in the second half. I mean, he's got it on the board, but he's made good passes and he's made shots.
Howard couldn't get it to go. Lane rebounds for Arkansas. In a hurry, here's Dean. Dean gets it back after the touch by Lane.
He had the touch that pass zipped through his hands.
Pargo. There's TJ Cleveland. They go with 3 guards. Jones and Lane up front for Arkansas.
But this is fine for Illinois because they want a half-court game. They want you to have to beat them out of the sets as opposed to in a transition game.
10 on the shot clock. Jones up top. Big step in the lane. Reach around and score. And they're going to wipe it off.
Yeah, they're calling it an offensive foul because Krapolia does a good job establishing himself, I think. Jones has made jump shots. So Cook goes out. And you see Krapolia standing there, might have been sliding late, but it's a tough call. It's bang, bang. Is he there or does he slide? I think he's got enough position that it's pretty hard for Jones to get by him. So at that point, I think giving you up to make a quick call, that's a good one.
3rd foul on Jones. Kapaya wanted it. Shoots it, won't go.
Oh, that's an offensive foul. Oh, do they not call that on Lane?
They're going to get it on Illinois. Ooh. Like they got Archibald. 10:46 to go. 3rd foul on Archibald, and Nolan Richardson going for career win number 500 here at the United Center in Chicago. I'm Dave Sims at Quinn Buckner. Entertaining game. Arkansas has led all the way. Lane on a drop step gave it away. And now Arkansas gets it back.
They don't get a new shot clock.
Sure don't. They get 15. TJ Cleveland sets up Lane. 10 on the shot clock.
Oh, good play.
Dean fires for 3. Got it.
What a heady play by TJ Cleveland. Drive the middle, kick the ball. Dean has been stroking it all day. Gets a 3.
21 points for Dean. Timeout. 5-second violation.
Yes. That's the pressure. Now the turnovers are starting to pile up again a little bit for Nolan Richardson in his favor against Illinois.
Career high 22 for Dean. 10:05 to go here in regulation. Dean has been just stunning. Fires away from there. Frank Williams, a rebound for Illinois.
They just came back in the game principally because they were turning the ball over a little bit.
And they get Cleveland. Points to his head. He didn't use his smarts on that one. TJ picks up the foul. He's a senior from Birmingham, Alabama. For Cleveland, foul number 2. 62-56.
At the line, for the Illini, Frank Williams.
Dean with a long-range effort there. One-way conversation with Mr. Bradford, who ignores him. Does the right thing, right?
He does the right thing. I don't at all want anybody to have any indecisiveness about my thought. That is inappropriate. Period. Wrong. You make the shot, you make the shot. You're not the first, nor will you be the last to make a shot.
Well, I like to tell things like, hey, you didn't cure cancer, you made a jump shot.
And you open, you're supposed to make it.
That's right. That's what you're here for.
That's what you do. Please. Let's not get carried away here. But, you know, the truth about it, young folks. And this is not a put-down. It's just that not really understanding the ramifications.
Right. 11 points for Frank Williams. They will learn like we did.
I learned a
great line. I'm sure you did.
My father was an athletic director. He did not go with that at all.
Fargo, oh my goodness, was that range? What zip code?
The zip code and Frank Williams on him too. Deep.
65-58. Fargo playing at home. He's got 17 points. Frank Williams trying to get something back. He's double teamed. He's in trouble. Cleveland got his hand on it.
Good call.
Cleveland, a little bit too exuberant that time, tried to run through Harrington. Boy, if he was a cornerback, that's a good play.
You know, Fargo is there with Cleveland defensively trying to get things done, but offensively, watch the shot coming off the screen right there. You see, he thinks he's clear. He steps out and just drills a tough 3.
Third foul on Cleveland since Harrington at the line. Sean comes in an 80% free throw shooter. Straight A student, National Honor Society at Elgin High School in Bartlett, Illinois. Rapaya takes a seat.
Yeah, but the interesting thing about Capoglia taking the seat is Brian Cook came in for him.
Yeah.
You don't have that luxury on Arkansas side.
Sure don't.
Now Illinois just got to take advantage of it.
Harrington with 10, 65-60, Arkansas. Inside to Lane. Jones couldn't make a clean catch, so he'll back it out. Fargo guarded by Bradford. Two-man game. Lane inside.
Oh, offensive foul. Yeah, they missed that one. They missed that call. Ooh. They got him right the first time. That one, because Cook is clearly coming over.
Third foul on Lane.
You see, Cook is still, Cook was still making a move. And that's what Nolan Richardson is saying. I'm telling Hillary, you know, this is a pretty good officiating. If there's one that's that way, you know, you may or may not miss it. You know, that happens. But he accepts the fact that you got to listen to some complaints.
That's right. Took the heat. Part of the business. Lane, did he tip it? No, sir. There it is, Ted Hillary. I thought Lane had a piece. Remain Illinois ball. 8:59 to go. 65-60 Arkansas over Illinois. Illini climbing uphill all game. Frank Williams take it all the way. Missed the layup. And Cook is inside. Cook, he's got it.
Oh, he knocked Archibald down and he's out.
Oh, man.
Well, he's not out, but he's down. I think
Cook that got him. And here's the Nolan Richardson saying, how can you stop the play here?
Yeah, because he's got a fast break going the other way. But see, in college, unlike in the pro game,
right,
when you got a guy down, and he looked like he was close to being out when he went down, to me. He's breathing, so it's not, you know, that's not the issue. But, yeah, they're getting a towel to kind of wipe him off. But when he went down, I'm telling you, he made no effort to catch himself. That's what scared me. And he's fine.
Archibald really took a pop.
I thought Cook might have got it.
This is some friendly fire here.
Well, see, watch Cook's arm. See, it dropped down.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, look at him. He can't even fight himself to try to stay up. It's the right elbow. Watch that elbow. Watch it. He just drops it as the ball is coming down. Ooh, and he didn't intend to do it. Gravity pull. Watch it.
There it is right there. Ooh,
yeah, it was just gravity. You know what? It was so inadvertent, Cook didn't even realize he hit anybody.
Right, exactly. 65-62. Illini fan on their feet. 8:35 to go. Been a very good game here. Cleveland in the lane, sets up lane, and there's a foul. And they get Cook for the foul. That's his third.
Illinois cannot afford to allow the Illini to penetrate. I mean, the Razorbacks to penetrate. Because that's when they get in trouble. You have to come from behind and help.
Lane inside, foul on Krapalia. Or they run a simple inbound play and get something out of it.
Got a good screen set, the free lane up.
His second, number 6 on the line.
Thank goodness that Archibald is all right. I mean, you can see he's attentive. He got hit.
Oh, I think you're right. He was out for a couple seconds there. I don't think there's any question.
Yeah, and it scared him. And it would have scared me if I'd have got hit that hard.
Krapalia, his second foul, 5 points for Lane, junior from Canton, Mississippi. Wow. My goodness, 31. Loose ball comes to Bradford. 3-ball ties it. This place will go nuts. Krapalia inside, baseline.
That's just his hook. Oh, if it gets it
and a 3-point opportunity. Last time this game was tied was at 5-5. It's been all Arkansas since then. Illinois put on a heck of a run to finish out the first half. Good feed inside to Cook.
You know, that's a heck of a feed by Krapalia. I mean, he's like 6'9", 6'10" himself. On the move, makes the pass to Cook.
20 points for Cook, and Krapalia has done a multitude of little things that you gotta have done on a basketball floor.
That's what they get from him. He's as good as anyone if you are trying to help replace the loss right now of Lucas Johnson.
Got 7 boards this afternoon. Cook makes it a 1-point Arkansas lead. Illini fans come to their feet again. Dean guarded by Frank Williams. Cargo, the native of Chicago, answers with a deuce.
How about with the ball fake in the air, to fake the defense away to get it free to make sure you can get it aligned to the basket.
Cargo with 16. Frank Williams right back. Frank Williams and Dean right back in the face, almost too quick for himself, maintains his dribble. Frank Williams has 13. Dean has been spectacular, folks. Set a new career high. Cargo, Dean Ray. Oh, he did. Oh, my goodness, that fella. Oh, 70 to 66. Blocking foul, good call. Can you believe that? This is my town, my house. I'm burying a 3.
Well,
Cargo was unbelievable.
You're borrowing it. You're in Mike's house.
True. Nonetheless, one heck of an emotional performance.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? For more cargo room. More people room. Or more headroom. Enterprise. So easy, it's like having a second car. Or third.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Pizza! In my family, if one wants pizza, the other wants Chinese. Even their stomachs don't agree.
Welcome back, everybody, and there's a putback by Bradford. Again, a 1-point game.
Yeah, he missed the free throw. He made one, missed the next, and then just chased it down to put it back in.
Whitney said it earlier. It's about the guards. Here's Dean. Pump fake. Good D, Frank Williams. Kept alive. Knocked out of bounds by Arkansas.
Great D, because Dean had to pump the ball. He didn't have enough oomph at the end to finish it. It goes short. Solid D by Williams.
Got a timeout on the floor. 7:17 to go. Real good one here with Arkansas holding off Illinois by a point.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? For more cargo room. More people room. Or more headroom. Enterprise. So easy, it's like having a second car. Or third.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Pizza! In my family, if one wants pizza, the other wants Chinese. Even their stomachs don't agree. If one gets indigestion, the other one gets heartburn. If one gets nausea, the other one gets... well, so I get Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, indigestion, upset stomachs, nausea, and diarrhea. It'd take a box full of other medicines to do what Pepto-Bismol does. Agree? Agree.
Pepto-Bismol, first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
The versatile Dremel rotary tool.
With over 150 available accessories, it does so much, you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. The Dremel rotary tool. Every home should have one. Or two.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of NCAA basketball is brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Call 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Gennaro Pargo. Let's take another look at this transition bucket. This is early into the next possession after Illinois got into it. Look at that.
Oh, no, he was a step behind the NBA three-point line. The red line here is his, and you can see his crew, his team was excited about the fact they got that to go down, but they're in a fight, a one-point game. And tempo, I think, favoring, if you will, Illinois. Gennaro has got to find a way to get it up again, create some more turnovers for the Razorbacks.
Got 11 fast break points to none. Arkansas over to Illinois. That's no surprise, but Illinois has done a good job running its half court. Biggest lead was 10 points for Arkansas. They've knocked it down to 1.
Now they've got Cook. Illinois has Cook down low. We'll see if Illinois has as much success as they had when he was higher.
Cook inside, jump hook, short rebound, and lost in there. Satchel was fouled. Larry Satchel playing with 4 fouls, and that is the 3rd foul on Krapalia.
And it's really a bad foul because the opposition has the ball under their basket. You can't do anything, I mean, under your basket. You need to just get back defensively.
And that was the 7th team foul. Puts Arkansas on the 1-on-1.
Can they take advantage of it? That's the question.
Yeah. Satchel can't get it. There's only 39% coming in. And the Razorbacks as a team at 61%. Illinois can take the lead on this possession for the first time today. Harrington. Oh, he passed it up. Knocked away, but Cook gets it right back.
Well, I would run Cook back up there again because he can make the pass. Those fan passes are where you're going to get shots.
Corey Bradford.
See, that's where you get shots. So you got to make sure the guys can see and make that play.
First lead of the afternoon for Illinois. Pargo lost it. Williams with a man to beat. Frank Williams in the paint, lost it. Cook's got it. Harrington, Bradford. Cook tried to dump it down. Krapalia. Oh, lay it up in there. What a beautiful play.
What a great play by Krapalia.
Krapalia with 8. Illini up by 3. Under 6 to play. Pargo. C.J. Cleveland. No, sir. Rebound Harrington. Illinois on a 9-0 run. Frank Williams. Hand check by Sullinger. And they're going to get Robert Archibald back in the game.
Well, they'll bring Archibald back in the game. But this tempo has moved to Illinois. I thought that was an overpass. Great hands by Krapalia. Goes up and under. Satchel can't get to it. And he's excited about it. Well, he should be. Good hands to come up with it. Can I finish? Yes, I can. Big play for Illinois.
Terrific soft hands by Krapalia because that pass was juiced. There's a lot on it.
That pass was going out of bounds. there was a reason for some excitement on the Illinois bench. That catch and make play be made.
Today and tomorrow on ABC, you'll see championship pairs defend their titles at the Hyundai team matches. Jack Nicklaus and Tom Watson, Julie Inkster and Dottie Pepper, and Tom Lehman and Duffy Waldorf will take on the course. Coverage begins today at 4 Eastern on ABC.
You know, now with Bill Self, what he's telling his guys, they've got the tempo where they want it. Got 5.5, and they've been able to get some solid play. Now, Krapalia has been solid. Their interior has gotten better. Archibald goes down, but Cook was better here in the second half, still with 5 to go. And so they were able to establish the inside. Frank Williams can get you where you need to get the ball. Those are his numbers, but he's been more of a threat as much as anything else.
He's done a good job, too, withstanding the pressure defensively that Arkansas has been throwing at him here in the second half.
I think I wholeheartedly agree. I think what Nolan Richardson would like to have from his club is increased pressure to create turnovers. But you're right, Frank's just handled it better.
Frank Williams, good free throw shooter. Satchel will leave, and they bring the freshman Jones, a shooter, in. Frank Williams with 14 points. Illinois with a 4-point lead. It's biggest of the afternoon. Just took the lead for the first time here this afternoon. So a good trip for Frank Williams. See what the Arkansas response is.
Solid man-to-man. Bradford on Pargo. Williams is on Dean.
What was that? I got something for you.
Archibald kind of took a free shot at him, too.
Oh, man.
Tough cover. Cook trying to cover Sullivan. Woo! Kind of, oh, my goodness. You know what I like, though? I mean, that's basketball.
Yes,
he
sir.
takes a hard foul, gets right up and goes to the foul line.
That's right.
Hey, we're not trying to hurt you, but you can't come in here for free looks.
That's right. No free tickets. 7 of 12 for Arkansas. Look at Illinois. They had 37 opportunities. Arkansas 2 of 7. Now 3 of 8.
The big disparity. The size.
Yeah.
It causes you to have to foul one. But two, Arkansas fouls because when you play up-tempo, chaotic defense, you're just going to foul more.
No doubt about it. Arkansas down 3 now. Spent the greater part of this afternoon trying to get back, and Cleveland steals. Cleveland leaves to Sullinger. Lay it up and in.
Solid play. And really good decision, Dave.
Sullinger with 10. Yeah, it was. Illinois 1-point lead.
5 seconds. You better be careful. They've had one.
Archibald now back to Harrington, guarded by Cleveland.
Well, Cleveland can get Harrington. You got to be careful. See, that's why they came at him.
Bradford. Tough shot. Won't go. Rebound. Sullinger had it. Oh, what a scrap. You love this scrap like this.
Guys, this is basketball. Oh,
now you got to break it up. Now you got to break it up, fellas. Cromer heads. Good job by Ted Hillary. We don't need WWF breaking that here.
No, I mean, this is a little different than football. Where you keep scrumming down there, you might get a chance to pull a fumble.
Right.
In basketball, once the whistle's blown, it's like, let's stop this.
Nolan Richardson called his team. The referees thought they were talking to him.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought he wanted a conversation with the refs.
All right, it goes down. Archibald's in the middle. Bradford's underneath. All right, whistle, guys. And you know what? Let the ball go.
Yeah, I think that's what you should do.
On everyone's part, just let the ball go.
Bradford. Williams.
Oh, got to him quick.
Sure did. Frank Williams. Oh, what a pass! Oh, no! What a delivery.
It didn't count.
You've got to take another look at this.
Well, what I like about it is it's effective under the circumstances.
Thank you.
I don't recommend all of the pastry. Under the circumstances, it's the play that has to be made.
Thank you.
And he makes the play. Unfortunately for the lineup, there's a foul call. Maybe unfortunately if he missed one of these foul shots, because otherwise Capaldi's got a basket.
4 fouls on Jones. Jones, the 4 fouls, 16 points for Frank Williams. How about Archibald? He blew the layup.
Get this one.
Got the second try.
Because Jones was afraid to come after him. The size, again, becoming a factor. Not as many turnovers. Now you let them play inside with their lineup. They'll win that game. They're too big.
Time starting to run short. Under 4.5. Dean, deep bomb. Hit it.
In a 2-3 zone where Illinois lost the shooting.
Dean, just a remarkable range. He's got 27. Frank Williams the other way. And he'll have to shoot a couple. They get Pargo on the foul.
You said it earlier. This game is not for the faint of heart. I am telling you, In a 2-3 zone, they lose the shooter. Dean is over there, and you see coming out late, looked like it was Krapalia, but you can't get to Dean late. Dean's one of the guys on the zone that you have to almost move the zone toward because of his ability to strike shots.
Frank Williams now starting to accumulate a lot of points at the line. He's got 17 points, 10 of 15 at the free throw line.
And the guy just coming in, you just saw on your screen, Gomez, it was a big part of the reason why Illinois got away. Remember, he got that fourth foul?
Yeah, you bet.
Very early in the second half.
Because he was very active in those first 5-6 minutes.
Right, and he would either get the ball or he'd keep somebody busy, so they couldn't get it, and he had his fourth foul and had to sit down.
80-77. This could be almost like the next level game. First team to 100 wins.
It could be pretty close.
I was going to leave the building if that's on. What's going on? I hadn't seen enough.
I looked at you with this incredulous look like he did what?
Third foul. I was going to say, that's it. Here's my coat.
You talking about, was he looking for H? He's in the horse game.
His clothes are out. Harrington's foul, his third. What more can you say about Dean? I mean, the young man from Monroe, Louisiana has done everything and more. Can't make that free throw in a one-on-one situation.
Yeah, they got to make the foul shots.
Coming up at 2 o'clock Eastern time on ESPN, the ESPN News, the Jeff Van Gundy News Conference. 3 seconds joining us. Van Gundy resigned as coach of the Knicks. Tipped in by Archibald.
Yeah, they got away with 3 seconds on that one.
82-77. Archibald with the field goal. He's got 12. Deep hoist won't go. How about Sullinger? Ripped it away from Cook. Just ripped it away. Sullinger inside. Back outside Dean now. Fargo. 3:20 to go. Step in. He'll shoot a couple. And said Hillary had the call from the weak side. He had a better look at it. Corey Bradford picks up the foul, his first. Olin Richardson going for career win, number 500. 94 Coach of the Year, national champion in 1994 as well.
That does a lot for the society. I mean, he's got a school named after him, you know, down in El Paso, Texas. He has a huge golf tournament for charities in Fayetteville. I mean, he does a lot more than people know. This is a very, very giving human being.
Fargo shot it well from beyond the arc. 10 of 17 for Arkansas at the free throw line. Nolan Richardson's club still at the short end right now after they were leading by most of the game.
Of rebounds and 16 second chance points, so the size has been a factor. The other thing, they really haven't turned the ball over. Right. 3 turnovers in the half compared to 17 in the first. Harrington wide open for a 3.
That's what he does. 85-78, biggest lead for Illinois. Fargo trying to get it back, a little short. Rebound, Frank Williams. Frank Williams bringing it up himself. Sets for Bradford. 3 ball. No, too strong. Rebound. Goes to Cleveland. Dean the other way. Nice maneuver by Dean to get free. Under 2.5 to go. 85-78. Almost went for Sullinger.
Yeah, but I looked at that shot, and I'm not sure it's a good one you want to take early. And I'm watching Nolan Richardson get up. He's wondering what it was.
Yep.
I'm looking at, believe it or not, Arkansas looks tired now.
Coming up, the NCAA Division II Football National Championship. It'll be Grand Valley State against North Dakota. It's coming up next. That Big Ten strength of big bodies paying a big toll now on Arkansas.
Because Arkansas could not keep the game up, as Gomez, I believe, is just fouled out. But you couldn't keep the tempo up. 17 turnovers in the first half to 3 in the second half. That's the difference.
Right. The steady pace of Illinois. Arkansas came out playing left lane about 90 miles an hour, and it worked, but they couldn't sustain it. And slowly and steadily, Illinois has worked its way back into the lead. Nice catch there by Krapalia.
They just seem to have more answers, Dave. They see just a solid play to get the ball to Cook. Just when you got big people, you see the bench extremely happy to see things go their way in the second half. It struggled mightily in the first half.
Illinois did a good job maintaining its poise, too. when it could have gotten away. Teams, you know, lesser, there was a stretch there when it did get away, when that lead was, but they worked their way, they stayed with it. A lot of teams would have been blown out by 20 in the first half.
I agree with you, but I think that's a function of the way where they played last year, the Elite Eight experience, and they've lost two games. They lost at Maryland and to Arizona in Phoenix. So those are good teams to find out what you're made of, so they know they can make runs, and that confidence always comes into play. Bill Self doing a good job making some adjustments as well at halftime.
Frank Williams, 12 of 17 at the line. Arkansas is a team 10 out of 17. Frank adds another. He's got 20 points in the afternoon. 87-78 as we approach 2 minutes to go. Arkansas, team that's not shy. They know they got to get some shots up quickly. Fargo to Dean. He'll fire and hit. Dean again. He's got 30. It's a career high. Previous high had been 22. Frank Williams under control, ridden by Sellinger. And then taken away by Sellinger.
Boy, they keep coming at you.
Oh, Dean, nice shake. It's Oh, man, a change of pace on that play was outstanding. Back to a 4-point lead for Illinois. Dean with 32.
When you have made jump shots, you force people to have to guard you. Dean has made shots. He goes up, may get away with the off arm. Anyway, he gets it to go down. Watch the left arm. Clears a little space. Cook can't get there in time. Fouls him, heels up. Hoop in.
And Cook is fouled out. That was his 5th foul coming at the 1:36 mark. 4-point game, and Dean's going to have a chance to cut into that lead when play resumes. 21 points, 8 boards for Cook.
Well, they've got to figure out what needs to be done. I suspect Illinois with Brian Cook, very good game. The way he needs to play consistently. Those are really solid numbers. Played on this year with the USA basketball team and did a good job with Jim Boeheim. Sure did. But now he's got to sit down. Illinois has got to make up for his scoring and his overall size. And they've got 2 people in that can make up for the rebounding. Maybe not necessarily the scoring. Frank Williams has to step up.
Mark Jones, Dave Ryan, Todd Christensen coming up next here on ESPN with the NCAA Division II Football National Championship. Grand Valley State against North Dakota. Here's Brandon Dean, averaging 11-3 coming in, and he misses that free throw. 4-point game. Illinois in the lead.
When the ball's in the hand of the guy they think can make the plays for him.
Frank Williams, the All-American, and they get a foul called, and it's on Charles Tatum. 5'10" junior from Midland, Texas. Both teams in the double bonus.
And I know what Nolan is telling these guys, because I see assistant coach Mike Anderson up as well. If Frank Williams gets the ball, I'm looking to trap him. I'm making anybody else make a play but Frank Williams, because if you look at his, you know, the body language.
Yeah, his demeanor's terrific. Yeah,
he feels like he can make any play at any time, and you want somebody that looks like they're shaking the ball in front of him, a little hesitant, to do anything positive with it.
Absolutely, you want to change it, but Frank has answered the call and then some.
I mean, and he's also had 19 free throws.
Yeah, 22 points for Frank Williams. 89-83. Fargo draws some contact. Illinois fans going for a charge, but they get Frank Williams on the block.
You know why they don't call it? Because Fargo jumped away from the basket. Williams may have been there, but if you play it right and you clear space away, they rarely call a charge. If he continues toward the basket, they'll call the foul in favor of the lineup.
20 points for Fargo, who was all SEC 13 last year, team MVP as well, and rolls the first one home. Top returning scorer on this ball club, very consistent in a preseason all SEC pick. Good trip for him with 1:21 to go, makes it a 4-point game. Here's pressure from Arkansas. Fargo, now to get it to Frank Williams. They double team him.
Yeah, I think that's what they'll do. If he gets it, they'll just double team. They go try to get it out of his hands, but Frank is good enough that he calls his problems for you.
And Williams was fouled. He'll get to the line again with 1:06 to go, and Illinois holding a 4-point lead. So Michael Jones, a freshman, he's done.
Now, he's been pretty good. I mean, he's learned how to play in a very difficult place. You know, even though this game, if you will, is in Chicago,
right?
Illinois has a great fan base here. So, you know, this is still a home game for all practical purposes. It is a home game for Illinois. But for Mike Jones, it's a good experience.
9 points and 5 rebounds for Jones. He had a couple of really big threes in it. So Jones is fouled out. Gomez is fouled out.
Right.
And Cook for Illinois.
And when Jones was in the game, as he takes a seat, one of the things he did with Cook is when he made a shot or two, he made Cook come from under the basket, and that's where they took away from what was a positive height advantage favoring Illini in the first half. 45 free throws.
My goodness.
Frank Williams has shot more free throws than Illinois.
Absolutely.
I mean, in Arkansas.
16 of 21 for Frank. Got to dig into the books here. That's got to be like a personal best in terms of free throws in a game for Frank Williams. I mean, I think that's...
And it's got to be close to a team record in terms of free throws taken at any game.
Dean almost dribbled it out of bounds. Arkansas. Final minute of play. Sullinger takes it all away, and he didn't want to do that. Archibald fouled him. Just 90-87. Let's check in quickly with Brian Kenny.
Game coming up, the national championship, Grand Valley State. As David Kirkus averaging 130 yards per game, taking on North Dakota. Grand Valley State averaging nearly 60 points per game, David.
All right, Brian, thank you. Averaging 60 points a game in football. My goodness. Here's Sullinger. This one's far from over here. 58.1 to go. Makes it a 2-point game with 58.1 seconds to go. Here's some pressure now by Arkansas. Smallish team on the floor for the Razorbacks.
Well, that's because they can exert more pressure than they've had. Their big can foul out.
Harrington gets it to Bradford. Almost knocked away. It is knocked away. Arkansas's got it. Fargo thought about it. Tatum gets it to Gibson. They look to Dean with 39 seconds. Gibson got a lane underneath. Kicks it outside. Tatum, Fargo, he'll fire 3.
Oh, my goodness. They're playing the game here.
The Razorbacks have gotten the lead right back with 31-1 to go.
Oh, my goodness. You're talking. Hold your seats, folks. Oh.
6th time that Fargo's hit a trade today. He's got 25. And Illinois fans thought this baby might have been over. But far from the case with 31.1 seconds to go. They recognized their shooter, they found him, and he hit it. 91-90. And let's toss it right back to Brian Kenny.
Once again, Dave, we're getting ready to kick things off in the Division II National Championship game. Grand Valley State and North Dakota, just letting people know that we'll get you to Florence, Alabama as soon as this one is over. Again, Grand Valley State, the #1 offensive team in Division II football, 13-0. The game is underway. We'll get you out there as soon as your ball game is done. Dave?
Brian, thank you very much. In Florence, Alabama, great host down there for the NCAA Division II Championship. Here's another look at how Arkansas was able to get the lead back.
Just a good job of moving the ball around. Gennaro gets it at the top. And you can see right, yes, baby. Happy for their boy.
Gennaro Fargo has been outstanding. 25 points. 1-point game.
All right, let's see how they handle it. Get it to Frank Williams.
Fargo's going to pick up Frank Williams. See if they trap him. Here comes the trap.
Well, see, they tried to trap him just across half court. Oh, Dean missed it. He had an opportunity. And they got Fargo. See, I just don't let Williams get it back. I don't care who else beats me.
Bradford
great play.
Capelli, give and go. Very well done. 92-91. 11.7 seconds to go. They still got a chance here. 10 seconds. Dean inside. Dave leads it all. It's good with 5 minutes to go. And they wipe it off. Boy, Dean got what he wanted. He went too deep, though. An offensive foul.
It is a tough call to make, but it's got to be made. Nolan Richardson trying to maintain some composure so he can get his guys into the game the same way.
Nolan Richardson stare down reminiscent of John Chaney in the NCAAs a few years ago.
Oh, that is a tough call because he missed. I think he missed Archibald, but he comes back. All right. No, Archibald is there. No, Archibald's there. Archibald's there. Because he avoids, watch, it's Crapolia he avoids, and he's got to go at Archibald. It's a tough call.
That is a real tough call, no question about it. 5:5 to go, 5.5 seconds to go. Illinois.
You know what? It's a tougher call than I thought it was.
Yeah, buddy.
That's disappointing, but you know, at this point, it is.
Yep.
You know, you play your heart out, you try to figure it out.
Let's see.
We got to make sure the time is right, you know, Dave.
Yeah.
All right, he makes it's already down to 3 seconds. Now, I don't know what we missed here.
Yeah. 5.5 seconds on the clock. According to what we just saw, the game's over.
The game is over.
And Illinois has just got to get it in. They foul Frank Williams. And Frank Williams takes it, no problem. Dean has picked up the foul. Dean, second foul on Dean.
Now, Nolan Richardson, this
fourth foul on Dean.
Yeah, Dean picks up the foul, but Nolan's got to be pretty pleased because they get more time.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Clearly what we had was no time left.
Yeah, basically, I'm a little bit. I don't understand.
Yeah.
What I saw on the clock, and we're synced up like we normally are solidly.
Absolutely.
Game clock.
So even if he makes these two, 94, they still can come down and hit a 3. So that's very important there for Illinois. Take another look.
It's 3 seconds down. It's under the now.
Yeah, I mean, that should have ended the game right there. Illinois, can you believe this? 36 out of 48 at the line. Frank Williams, a major part of that.
Now, Frank's been solid in the second half. He's had the ball the majority of the time, and he's made the plays. And he's the guy that I know Arkansas did not want to touch the ball, but they still have a chance.
That's right. Frank Williams has 25 points, 3-point game with 4.5 seconds to go. And Nolan Richardson, Illinois calls a timeout to set its defense. So both teams out of times out, and we'll continue for the final 4.5 seconds when we return. We're going to keep it here now. 4.5 to go. Illinois.
Mike has never bought me any jewelry except for my wedding ring. He got my car detailed once.
And that brought her. Get you back to the basketball game for the final seconds there. Grand Valley State and North Dakota. North Dakota has the football and driving. We'll get you to that game, Dave.
Here we go. Here's Dean. Taken away by Williams. And
Great play by
Frank Williams stole the ball. And Illinois survives. 94-91.
What a great game.
And once again, the final score, the Illini win it by 3, 94-91. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Let's go to the NCAA Division II Football Championship. Here's Mark Jones, Todd Christensen, and Dave Ryan. Gentlemen.
Group right there so far this year. Frank Williams did have a tough game against the University of Maryland. Maryland winning a big game there. Illinois struggling a little bit so far this year, but you have to figure that they are right now the top pick for the Big Ten.
A lot of players back this year for the Fighting Illini. Robinson,
Nice rebound.
Second chance off the mark. Horvath just checked in for Duke.
Sanders, a good runner, getting down the floor.
Chuck Bailey in for Michigan for the first time, number 32.
Give Michigan some credit. They're really pushing their defense out. Now, by doing that, it allows penetration by Duke. Example.
Horvath gets it back out. 3-second violation on the doubles.
Jim, there is Duke basketball, though. Notice that penetration inside, kick out to the short three-point shot from the outside. Last year, Duke had 1,057 three-point attempts, which was 209 more than anybody else in the country, and they shot 39% of them. The reason they got those is their great ability to penetrate, kick out for the short three.
Casey Sanders clears. Credit that to Duhan and Williams a year ago, too, right?
Sure.
Be able to penetrate all that.
Well, nobody has the program that consistently wins without having great guards. And we talked about Tommy Amaker being Mike's great point guard, the first really great point guard that Mike brought in his long-standing program. But sitting over on Mike's bench, his three assistants, all at one point in time, along with Tommy, led the Duke team in assists. So you've got four former players for him that all led the team in assists.
Dawkins, Rojo, Collins. Ewing lays it in for Williams.
So concentrated was Michigan on the perimeter offense. A nice backdoor cut opened up the lob. Ewing, a solid defender, fits right into that Duke program.
Robinson again off the mark and reaching in. Blanchard.
Boozer probably does as good a job as anybody I've seen in a long time rebounding at a college level, because he goes up underneath the ball and uses two hands, and probably as strong as anybody once he gets his hands on that ball.
Second foul on Blanchard. Michigan 1 for 13 from the field.
And right in that man-to-man. Beautiful.
Dante underneath. Boozer trying to get a hand on it. Comes back out to the freshman from Detroit, Chuck Bailey. They got to get Blanchard in the game at this end, Billy. Jones with a three. Dunleavy. And that'll be the third on Lavelle Blanchard.
How many times do you see a 6'10" guy who has the range like Dunleavy has on the outside, put the ball behind his back and then take you to the hoop? Good finisher on the inside, was the MVP of the Maui Classic. As Lute Olson kind of owns New York. Anytime he goes there, preseason, NITs or coaches versus cancers. When Mike goes to Maui, he comes back with all of the proceeds.
All canned, relaxed with a trophy and with some hardware.
Into the Wolverines, 45, Chris Young, number 23.
Back in. Every 4 years they go over there and have a luau.
Yep.
It's interesting. Amaker yesterday felt that Dunleavy at this point in the season is playing better than anyone in college basketball.
Based on performance in games, yeah. Well, it'd be hard to disagree with.
And a reach in on Ewing of Duke.
As an example, the other night against Temple, 24 points, 10 rebounds. I mean, everything that he's doing is solid. Doesn't throw the ball away. Can guard multiple people.
Avery Queen back in for Leon Jones. 29-4.
Queen just trying to get something started on the inside. Young back out there. Let's see if he can post up on Boozer. He just wore down there, going so hard early in the ball game. Nice backdoor cut by Robinson. Beauty.
There's that going. Stolen away by the doubles. Boozer. And nice rebound by Bernard Robinson Jr.
Boozer is really quick with that spin move and drop step move down on the inside. Nice pass.
Bailey converts. Only the second field goal of the
Michigan is being blitzed right now. I like that Tommy Amaker is taking it right at Duke. Good block out by Robinson. They just don't have the same talent level.
Robinson 3. He's missed all 5 of his attempts. Last touch by Groniger. Duke ball.
Good hustle by Queen and Groniger on the double team on Duhan inside.
Duke shooting 67% from the field, up by 23.
There's the play. Nice 2 by Michigan. Good execution. Poor communication by Duke.
Aren't many things that have gone wrong.
No, I mean,
at this point.
It's 29-6.
And Williams with a rare miss. Up ahead, all deflected by Duhan. He forced the steal.
Did not create a passing lane.
Driving baseline, giving it up. Sanders lost it out of bounds.
Well, if there's anything about Sanders that would worry you as a coach, and that's his hands. He has a very difficult time catching the ball in traffic or when he's moving up and down the court. Really got to work on that. And if anything, as the passer, you have to understand who's the recipient and maybe be careful as to whether you give him that kind of pass, although it was right there.
Goaltending. Young has 6 of Michigan's 8.
Dunleavy probably should have let this one go, Jim, because Sanders did a real good job. If it was going, it's going anyway. Get yourself in position to rebound. But Young doing a nice job posting up down inside, getting position.
Well, if you're going to block it against the glass, go ahead and slap it hard enough to start a fast break to the other end.
Or pin it. A lot of energy being expended by this Michigan team. They're a lot younger, much deeper with quality players.
Jones and 1.
He probably can average, Jim, 14, 15 points a game by just getting garbage points. And although he was a big scorer in the Big East and for Rutgers, he can get garbage points for Duke.
With the conclusion of this game, we will select the Chevrolet Most Valuable Player of the Game from each team. Chevrolet will make a contribution to each school's general scholarship fund, the tradition, for 30 years. Yeah, he averaged, Jones completes 3-point play, 13 points a game in his 2 seasons at Rutgers.
Yeah, 16 in his sophomore year, where he was the 7th leading scorer in the Big East. So obviously capable of putting up some points. But with this team, he doesn't have to force it. Really nice looking freshman.
Tough pass. Here comes the break opportunity.
Watch this dunk.
A year ago, it was 34-2. Now it's 34-8. Second college game, Ingerson scored 23 in a win against Fairfield.
A 14 for 23 coming into this game from the 3-point line.
Williams tried to match it at the other end.
And there again is what I was talking about. Taking a 3 that they don't have to take. Nobody prepared to rebound. Duke is so much more effective when they penetrate and kick out.
Ingerson back to back.
How about that? Santa Barbara, California. He's the poet. Brought the yellow shirts right up out of their seats. Again, a good pass for Sanders. He just doesn't have the hands to make the catch.
Ingerson get off a third in a minute. Bailey too strong. Duhan takes middle. Sanders.
He got that one. It was nice and soft. Duke picking up now. All but Jason Williams. And you can't press with 4 guys. It's got to be 5, or else there's an outlet. Ingerson to be wise to get rid of this ball right now. Williams looking for a steal off the dribble. There you go. Not a good idea, but one of those freshman mistakes. Duhon again with great penetration. And there was Sanders, ready and alert with two hands out, hands open. But it was a very soft pass, you notice.
Horvath returns to the Blue Devil lineup. Michigan down 22. Its best player on the bench with 3 fouls, Blanchard.
Good decision by Boozer.
Throw it away. Wayne gives it up. Great block. And they say a tie-up. The arrow belongs to Duke.
Great timing by Horvath, who really, Jim, I think is going to be an outstanding player at Duke, but the year sitting out, he really isn't into the game flow yet, but he will be a player for him.
7 Duke players have scored already. Anything stand out to you?
Well, obviously the 62% shooting, Jim, and which means that Duke is now starting to get much better shot selection. And I think that they become even more efficient when they look to penetrate. They want to push the ball. They want a heavy tempo. But when they penetrate and then kick out, that shooting percentage goes way, way up. And then it's very difficult to beat them because you know the defense is going to be so consistent. You look ahead for this team, Jim. It's been 1976. And I don't want to, it's just December. It's been 1976 since there's been an undefeated team. But this team, even with the likes of the schedule that they have with Kentucky and Maryland maybe even 4 times, this team is capable of making some run at that.
Undefeated season.
I think so. A big burden to try to look at, but I think despite the schedule and having to face Maryland, as I said, 3 or maybe 4 times, and after watching Kansas last week, knowing there's that kind of quality around the country, it will not be easy, but they certainly are capable.
We hinted at that yesterday when we were talking to Mike Krzyzewski about, is this a special team? He knew exactly what we were talking about.
Absolutely.
And he said, you know, you're not special right away. You have to go through the whole process, the journey, through the whole season, the molding of a team before you're special.
Well, I love watching him in Maui in the Seton Hall game because, and we asked Mike point blank yesterday, in that game, Mike, was there ever a time when you said maybe it's good for this club to lose and get in the consolation bracket in the very first game they play? But I think deep down, he knows this team has a chance to be special in history. Boozer on the back end, Young doing a good job as he has the entire game. Takes the good ball, picks up the foul.
Subs on the floor for the Wolverines.
Queen so low to the ground, very difficult for Duhon to get down there and interrupt his dribble.
Duhon made one from here already.
But see, that's the shot, Jim, where there's nobody in position to rebound.
Ingerson inside. Jones, yes.
Good court vision by Ingerson on that play.
Stolen away by Young. On the wing, Jones shakes one defender back to Queen. From the line.
Great decision by Jones not to take that bad shot. Queen going on the inside. And I go back to this little run by Michigan, all caused by an unnecessary shot by Duhon way beyond the three-point line.
A 10-2 run for the Wolverines, who were down 26 at one time. Boozer pushes it back to 20.
There's Boozer on a 3-dribble drive, Jim, something that probably a year ago wouldn't have been in his arsenal. Jones and Jason Williams get a little push and pass.
Young picks up a loose ball. Wayne Jones with a 3.
Well, Tommy Evicker said Coach Krzyzewski would expect my team to compete, and they are doing that. I don't think there's any question of what the final outcome is going to be in terms of who wins this game, but Michigan is competing.
Horvath.
Beauty.
Young can't find the handle. Bailey too strong. Jones.
Yes. What a lift Jones has been off this bench. Brought the fans right back into the game. Time to put the ball in Jason Williams' hands.
Calling a foul on Bailey. Everyone here thought it was clean. Follow all the NCAA hoops action from now through March Madness at the Internet's home of college basketball, CBS Sports Line. America Online, just enter the keyword CBS Sports Line. First on Bailey. Boozer, a good free throw shooter, 80% on the season.
Best on the squad, which is kind of surprising for your big guy to be your leading free throw shooter. Who was the last one like that at Duke, Jim?
Christian Layton.
Absolutely.
Dante Jones comes back in. Sanders for Horvath. Ewing also out. And the shooter, Boozer, will be replaced by Dunleavy with a make.
Jim, when you think back, probably the two most proficient three-point shooters in Duke history, certainly the guy that leads that pack, Christian Layton and Shane Battier, you know? You think of all the great guards they've had, but there's the two big men that have really been great from the outside.
Chris Collins over there could shoot a three in his day, too.
No, remember, he had a chance for a three here to win for Duke, got the shot blocked.
Yeah, Maceo Basta got a fingertip on it. What a game he had that day, though, Collins.
He knew exactly how many points, and he said yesterday, what did he say, 28 did he have?
Well, it was a great performance.
We should have known and said 27. He would have corrected. No, it was 28.
He's going to be another one of the Krzyzewski disciples who will be an outstanding head coach one day.
Well, it hasn't taken Flynn Snyder long to put his team in pretty good shape.
No, nice move by Young. In one pole right behind Duke. You know, pretty interesting when you have a coach and one of the protégés right behind him in the rankings.
1-2. There's Duke basketball. As I said, get the ball in Jason Williams' hands. Make the game easy.
You know the last team to beat Missouri?
Duke.
Yep. Turn.
As I said, that was Mike's 12th win against the former assistant coach. 12-0 he is.
Second round game last year. Bailey looks around, takes it. A little distracted. Williams with the rebound. Dunleavy.
Oh, nice control.
Very pure there. That's 8 for Mike Dunleavy.
Nice control on that play.
Ingerson giving him some good minutes again off the bench, the freshman.
Went right by Jason Williams and elevated nicely on the baseline for that jump shot.
He has 8.
What a crossover.
Reach end on Ingerson.
And one of the things about Jason Williams that is so tough is because of the power that he has in the upper body and his explosive moves, when he crosses over, even if you reach out, his power takes him right on by you.
We're going to call that one on Bailey instead. 2 Wolverines were in the area. That's the second on Bailey. And Williams to the line for 1-1.
Jason kind of took a summer off from organized ball. He's been so involved internationally in past years. This summer, he basically just wanted to work on his own game and go on to this academic program, which is going to put him in position to do something new there at Duke and be able to graduate after 3 years with all the summer school courses that he's taken. Young man's got a roadmap, and he follows it.
Took 10 for 10 from the line. Clicking all cylinders here, 19 up. Family members, Mike Wallace. This house you see here is the Mike and Mary Wallace house. Mike, a proud U of M alum. $500,000 contribution by Mike and Mary Wallace, Cap. University of Michigan's fundraising efforts to purchase a home for the Journalism Fellows Program. It'll be the home to the administrative offices of the Fellows Program and the Livingston Award. Mike was here the last 2 days on campus.
Jim, you and I, and this is not trying to blow any smoke here, we would have paid to hear that lecture that he put on, the give and take Q&A between the journalists and a man of his caliber, particularly where we are at this time in the nation's history. It would have really been something. That would have been worth a 60-minute show itself just to hear it.
It's a good idea. Wish we could have been there.
Yep. Didn't get the invite.
No, we didn't get the invite. We had to attend practice instead, but Mike Wallace doing great things here at his school.